Hustle Sports. Shout out to the Rolling Riddell babies and the Friday Night content creators.
You can't lie to football.
That's good.
Front it, give it to me good like your friend girl done. Just run it, straight down the center like a sprinter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it's on. Don't hold back, baby, throw it, don't front it. Give it to me good like your friend girl done. Just run it, straight down the center like a sprinter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Riddell and Turkey. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
MADHUSTLE podcast. What's going on, fellas?
Man, it's going down, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you boys, man.
Happy Thanksgiving. Bless, not stress.
Man, got that smoke going. I might have to get up every now and then and go check that pit, man. But you know, it's going down, man. Got that turkey roll on that boy.
All right.
Yeah, man. So I know we got some action to go down this week, man. I've been saying today, Thursday, all day. Everybody I talk to about football, what game you going to tomorrow? It's MADHUSTLE Wednesday like a mofo, man. I'm just in a rush. You know, we got paperwork to do, and we got to watch out for this guy, Jamal. He's out.
Rudy.
He's out.
Rudy.
Hey, Jamal, tell B Damone what's the impact of that guy?
Hey, so check this out, B Damone. This week,
yeah.
You got to be ready for Rudy, man. So the whole thing with Rudiger is, you know what I'm saying? He gonna try hard. He gonna come off the ball every play. He gonna play like there is no tomorrow. And a guy that's playing like there is no tomorrow, you can't get popped. So we got a whole lot of guys that's minus 14, minus 21 tomorrow. They got to watch out for the pop. So the Rudy will be in effect. You will have some people playing above their head. You know what I'm saying? Looking for a turnover or two, looking for you to capitalize on any mistake that you make. And Rudy will be outside Friday, man. Rudy will be outside, man. It's the underdog. Friday is the day of the underdog. Friday is the day of the underdog. You can't get popped, B Simone. San Antonio Davenport, man, they minus 21, man, but they can't get popped, man.
And that's just why I'm asking you, who is your Rudy for that Centex region?
Man, of the games this weekend, let me go with you already said Davenport. Man, a big time underdog. It can't be a rivalry game.
Hey,
Rudy, Sabalo still ain't the underdog this week.
I still haven't even put my prediction out for that one.
Come on, that's why I said.
I know what it is.
Yeah, that's why I got you on the spot. Come on. That way, hey, ain't no holding back nothing.
Hey,
come on with it.
And I got look at it. I got all my team notes. Man, this is the first time saying this to somebody other than my wife. I got Johnson beating Steele. I feel like you ever come across those schools that go on a run and they just don't necessarily know or understand what they're doing or what they got, but it continues to click and just go. That's Johnson. Johnson has answers and kids who step up and do what is needed without being asked. When it comes to running an offense, Elvis looks flawless. And I don't mean to use that word lightly, but just being under control and taking this team to levels that they haven't been to before, and they don't look under pressure or weighted about it. So I definitely feel like this squad, you know, like I said, I got my notes. If there's a school that
read them on. The reason why I'm putting you on the spot with that one, and we gonna get. I've been getting pressed about that San Antonio Johnson, because one of my homeboys, he gonna remain nameless, but he'll be in the chat in just a minute. Yeah. He said, man, how is they wrestling? Like you said, they just find a way to keep on, but they wrestle with all kind of people, man. They find themselves in all kind of games with people that they shouldn't be in the game with, but they find a way to win. And that say a lot about them. But my homeboy say, man, you telling me to go watch these people, man, they wrestling with some people that's 2-8. And you know what I'm saying? So tell me how do they find themselves in some of them games that they find themselves in?
The only way that they find themselves in any type of game where they shouldn't be in is somebody actually showing them respect and them having to up it up another level. But that's the only way possible, because they click, they don't commit a lot of dumb penalties. Elvis doesn't throw interceptions. They don't have fumbling issues. They've got really good.
So you saying they not gonna beat themselves?
Yeah, no, not at all. If you show effort, you can stay in the game with them as long as you stay as clean as they are. That's the only way for you to stay in the game with them.
I really would like to see how many interceptions has Elvis thrown.
4.
He's got 4 on the season.
4 on the season.
How many touchdowns?
31.
But check the attempts.
31-4. I like the ratio.
31-4 and like 219 attempts.
Think about that. That's the number. 219 attempts. He only gave the ball away 4 times. That's amazing.
That's good, man. Take us draw the Ryan Clark.
I'm lying. 34 touchdowns, 71% completion rate, and 2,400 yards on the season for Elvis.
That's wild.
Talk to me. Where we starting at? Where we starting at? Check this out.
We starting at you trying to say our games wasn't so alike.
All right, hey. So you don't want to go in that old head category I got right now, because I'm looking for.
I don't, but I gave you proof. I gave you proof though. That's all.
And your game is not packed like that. So let me
proof. I slammed the pictures in.
That stadium that you just showed me, that you just sent me, boy. The capacity of that stadium is not the size of that stadium. That's
the capacity of the stadium is 12,000. We had all sold out stadiums, bro.
Nah, man.
I ain't play. I play big time 5A ball.
Yeah, but I'm saying
rivals, all that.
I'm saying that them people.
You got to think, bro.
Almost 4,000.
Trayvon Randall. It's not because of me though. We had Trayvon Randall going to LSU, Donnie Baggs going to Texas A&M. Like you know what I'm saying? That's what it was at the end of the day. So it was live. I ain't saying it to say that. That's just what it was.
I'm saying that I'm listening to all these old heads talking about the old days, and I'm telling you right now,
I wasn't doing that though. See, you
no, but this is what I'm saying. The moment right now for the kids, you know, pre-COVID, after COVID, after it seems like Texas high school football is back, man. Texas high school football is back, man. And these kids are performing at a high level. These games are packed. They rocking. I'm talking about you. You look around the state and the games are packed. Everybody's enjoying football. Everybody's enjoying football again. And I just like where it's at. And I hate for old people to insert themselves into the youngsters' limelight. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I said salute that. It looked like how it's supposed to look. That's what I said. I ain't saying because of us. I'm just saying that's how it's supposed to look. Every game's supposed to look like the whole community there, because y'all ain't got nothing else to do on Friday, Thursday, Saturday night, and take y'all tails to the game. That's all I'm saying. We ain't got nothing else to do, Tristo. None of us got nothing else to do on Thursday, Friday, Saturday night where we can't support a school in our community at the end of the day.
It's back being the thing to do. It's back to go to the game, go home, get fresh, and then go to the club. You know, that was the regimen since our grandparents. You know what I mean? Go watch the kids play. You go to the club, you party, then you wake up with the hangover, and go to the Little League game next week. We still working
Come
on the
on,
Little
bro.
League game.
We ain't got nothing else to do. Stop acting like fake
that's how it
celebrities.
works.
Stop acting like social media celebrities. And act like normal people, and let's do normal stuff.
For sure.
Go support them kids, man, and stop talking about what you did with the app. I'm on. I ain't talking about you to say, but I'm on all these Al Bundys talking about Poke High. I don't want to hear nothing about Poke High, man. I don't want to hear nothing about Poke High. And a lot of y'all talking about how cold y'all was. You better know that I'm a Texas high school football historian, and I know the truth. And a lot of y'all ain't who y'all saying y'all was. I'm talking real deal Holyfield. Y'all not who y'all said y'all was. You ain't as good as you thought you was, and these kids is better. I'm just saying that. That's what I'm saying. They might not be as tough, but they better. They more
Word to
skilled,
Baby
they
D.
faster, they bigger,
I
faster,
seen Baby
strong.
D left off too many top 5 Hitchcock lists, and I had to say that.
He on mine.
I don't see how somebody go both ways in special teams, go on the run that, man, come on, bro. I ain't gonna get into it.
Yeah. He on mine. All them youngsters on mine, but you know, them my guys. I mess with the, you know, I'm tapped in with them youngsters, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be at the top of my list. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. I think older people got a hard time with looking at through a lens to give people behind them they just do. I don't care the game ain't as physical. I don't care none of that. When they had their time, when they played, they did what they did. So you need to get them. They just do at the end of the day,
but them parade All-Americans, they don't really be doing no talking. You got to pry it out of them. You got to sit down for a couple of hours to get it out of them when you talk about.
Damn, you said parade.
Yeah, ain't too many. Hey, look,
yeah,
I can probably count on a couple fingers.
What he's saying is, all respect to the James Francis's of the world. We're not talking about them kind of people. If they come on and they want to pop theirs and talk about what they did, we all ears for it. You know what I'm talking about? When we talking about a guy that go to a state championship in football, go to Baylor and be the sixth man on the team that go to the NIT in basketball. Yeah, if he want to pop his, if Mike Evans want to come on and pop his, we with it. If Money and D Foreman want to come on and pop theirs, we with it. But all you other cats that's talking about how good you was and what you did, we don't want to hear it. I don't, because I'm gonna tell you the truth.
No, for sure.
I don't want to hear it.
They don't either, and it's the younger kids' time. Like, we got to be able to show love and big up their time. Like, I do that on purpose, not to talk about what I did and all that, because it's their time, bro. Like, let them have their shine. I'm fully with you, Jamar, for sure.
Like, I tell them, hey, from Hitchcock High School, beat them on. You want me to tell you something? Lloyd Jones III, the GOAT. You hear me? When you hear him talk about Hitchcock, Texas, Lloyd Jones III, the GOAT.
And I got respect for all the other people that played at Hitchcock and came through Hitchcock, but I don't see how you don't look at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he went to Tech at quarterback, Tristo. That's not happening at no Hitchcock, man. He's going Power 5.
Not just that. If the football guards would have had it to say, right, and he tore his ACL, putting belt to ass on the state champs. He was going to win a state championship. So what I'm saying is, whenever I talk about these youngsters, man, I put them here. All the youngsters. I'm talking about at Lamarck, at Dickinson, at all of these places. I put them youngsters here because I don't want to hear about all that old shit y'all talking about, what y'all did with the ball coming down in the middle of your face mask, with the yellow and red stripe on your sock, or the blue ring around your sock, and them old tight ass nylon ass pants y'all had on back in the day. Y'all look tacky, and some of y'all was sorry. A lot of y'all, some of y'all be talking to y'all was sorry. Y'all had spot built cleats on, and my wife told me I better not get on here talking like this. But today, this how I'm feeling.
And my thing is, like, you had to go win. Like, you know what I'm saying? I respect my partner Tim.
I don't even want to hear about the winning, because the winning, I put that in context too. You want me to put that in context?
Well, I got something to say about. I was about to say.
You want to hear about the winning?
Hold on.
Oh, okay. You don't want to hear about the winning. I got something to say about that winning.
Like my partner Tim and them, You know what I'm saying? Cool. It's cool to salute people that did it, but I'm with you. It's levels to
it. I'm gonna say something about Tim. I'm gonna say something about Tim because I done heard them come on here and they try to tell me that Derek Foster was better than Tim. And I'm gonna tell you the word that I want to use. We can't because we'll get blocked on here. But it start with an R, and it means you in one class all day. If you saying that about a person, he wasn't better than him in football terms. And when you start talking about football terms, you know how you judge that?
Yeah, Derek Foster was faster.
If you got one kid and he get to college and they change his position or something, and you got another kid and he is that still at what he played, that tell you everything you need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like I listen to all of this here, man, and sometimes I don't say nothing, I just listen. And the thing about me, I got the memory of an elephant. You know what I'm saying? I got the memory of an elephant. I watched them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it don't be adding up to what they be saying. A lot of them just be talking. A lot of them be talking. And see, as years go on, the myths, they get bigger. The myths get bigger. They get bigger. They get bigger. They get bigger. They get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Tim was cold. And if you ask me, he got to be one or two the best running backs to ever come out of Lamar. You know what I'm saying? He got to be one or two. And no, he not in Tim category. I'm talking about Dwight Smith. I'm talking about Byron Evans. I'm talking about them. I'm talking about them.
Me personally, I ain't see them, so I can't speak on them.
Yeah, I seen them all.
I seen Tim look like he was running.
I was born in '92, Jamar, so I can't. You know,
I seen them all.
What's his name? That came out the same year as Tim. Gray from Alito. He was on the podcast talking about Tim a couple weeks ago.
No, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Man, I listen to all these people talk about all this stuff. The thing that they don't understand, I love Texas high school football, man, since 1992, 93. 1992, 93. I've had every Dave Campbell that ever came out, bro.
Hey, look,
every Dave Campbell that ever came out, man. That's why my football knowledge is that. And a lot of y'all talking, and it's not what it was. It's not what it was.
Yeah.
We'll talk about winning too. You want me to tell you something about winning too? A lot of these people talk about winning. I'm gonna tell you something else too. They don't tell you about the numbers game that a lot of them played. A lot of these people played the numbers game. You had 5A enrollment, you was playing 4A. Let's talk about it. You want me to tell you the truth? I got time today.
That's still true today. That's still true today.
And that's what's going on. All these people be talking, man, and they don't put it in the full context of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the full context of what's going on. But man, go ahead, Tristan, man. We got a whole bunch to talk about. But I got time to
beat the ball. This man Jabbar crazy.
Man.
Jabbar told me, Jabbar crazy. He told me he heard stories that I could play. He say it wasn't real to him till we was at the 7-on-7 tournament. It ain't clicked to me that he was out there playing. And I told them kids that story, Jabbar. I say, bro, and we about to get it going, Tristo. I say, bro, we had 50 to 60 teams out there beat them on. People paid $10 a head, bro. The winning team took home like at least $1,500, $2,000 type of ordeal, bro. And y'all be having to get jerseys. Y'all be having to win a trophy, get rings. Jamar was out there. We lit it at the rig, a thrown together event, 7-on-7, Tristo.
Yeah,
it's 50 to 60 teams out there on playing, 3 fields.
Bug was out there playing quarterback.
Get back to it, bro. We don't do none of that extra, all that pre-production. Get back to it, bro. Ask Jamar. I'm not lying, bro.
Nah, but boys ain't going to take no phase like that though. That boys gonna duck that smoke because you're gonna be all over social media not getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Boys gonna be on social media getting punished.
That's real. I just want to see if I'm better than everybody and make some bread, Tristo. That ain't even no prima donna. That ain't no trophy. That ain't. I'm trying to get recruited. That ain't no. I'm trying to go see the smoke and see where I'm at.
Had my arm hurting for about. I'm out there talking shit to Deshae. My arm was hurting for about 2 weeks after that.
Man, look, Tristo, it's D1 people out there. Marcus Johnson playing for Texas at the time. Yeah. Carlos Thompson playing for Texas Tech. I could go down the list. It's literally, I'm in college at the time. It's literally all people active. but they don't. You know what I'm saying? That's the want to. I want us to get back.
Hold on, time out. You know what he told me, Tristan? Because you know me, I'm an agitator, so I'm making him talk shit. He's like, yeah, I went to Clear Springs. I say, oh man, you suburban. He say, no, I'm from Galveston. I'm a Millburn. I'm from Galveston.
I'm a Millburn. You better pull my paper. I'm a Millburn.
He said, I'm from Galveston.
I know the county in Galveston County, man.
Hey, he say, don't let that. He say, I was just living up there in the homeowners association, man. I'm from that island, man. Boy, I must have laughed.
But man, Jamar, remember the other day you dropped the tone for the night. Don't let your guard down. Remember that?
You get popped.
What you mean. People don't know when we say get popped. They think we talk about a spanking.
No, so this would have happened. This would have happened, and I'm guilty of it. And I want to apologize to all my young nice guys from Hitchcock. I catch them at the Dickinson game against the Tassida. I got them lined up on the gate. It's about 12 of them. I'm looking down the road though. I say, man, we got Harden this week. I say, man, we're gonna show up, put belt to their ass, and then we're gonna play Yoakum again in the rematch. So what's going on now, and how it's coming down how it's coming down right now is like this here, Deshae. Check this out. You got North Crowley, right? They can't be looking down the road. You got Allen got Odessa Permian this week. You can't be overlooking thinking about playing Allen. You get what I'm saying? You can't be You can't be Denton Ryan and worried about, look what you got down the road. That Allen and North Crowley, we know what it is, but you need to take care of Capel this week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Allen can't be worried about North Crowley. They need to handle Odessa Permian and Mojo, and them people will show up with some Rudy shit and pop you. You know what I'm saying? You got, like I said, you got Alito and Denton Ryan, but they got business to handle before they get to that. You got Lone Star and Highland Park. You got Duncanville eyeing a regional final with Waxahachie, a lick back game to go back game. Yeah, a get back game, get your lick back game. Pause. But so you gotta understand, you can't overlook Cy Ranch, right? So you minus 20, you Duncanville, you minus 21 against Klein Collins,
and then this guy goes up.
There you go.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. So round 3, we played Houston Memorial. After we played our first rounds, we seeing them on field. No offense to the listeners, it's all white boys, bro. I don't know if y'all know where Houston Memorial at, but it's called Spring Branch Houston Memorial. That's literally
my old neighborhood.
So we watching it, and we like, man, when I tell y'all we got in a barn burner, 41-35. Lil Sam had 3 picks, and we balled out, but it's still like Jamar saying, you're going to have to put them to sleep and beat them because them people are not going to quit at the end of the day, and you're going to have to play them.
Ain't too many lives.
You don't have to play them like they are North Shore.
Man, they saying it's Thanksgiving.
You're going to have to play them people like they supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? Because this at the point where it's teams there that you like, man, how that team get there? Where you not really understanding, like they're not supposed to be there, and they supposed to be there,
turkeys left. It's Thanksgiving, but they saying there's no turkeys left. That's what they saying. Everybody that's here right now, there's no turkeys left. So these dudes have intestinal fortitude.
I like that. Nuts. I like that.
You got some nuts. So everybody that's playing right now got some type of nuts. So it's on paper it looks like Waxahachie should be a 14-point favorite against Cy Ranch. But you could go down to the game and your girlfriend rubbed your shoulders and your aunt told you how good you've been playing at Thanksgiving and sit around and you show up. Or you get yourself into some dumb shit and somebody get caught with a vape or somebody do something they ain't got no business doing. And now, who knows? You know what I'm saying? You know the shit that they get into. And now you got North Shore and South Falls. You got North Shore, Iron Dickinson. Dickinson looking at North Shore film. They got straight Jesuit, the #1 running back in the country coming up in here. You know what I'm saying? But
Johnny Herbert, they call him Johnny Football. And so I went and watched a lot of that straight Jesuit. Not only is he a talent, imagine playing a team that does tricks for 4 quarters. I'm talking about fake like you talking to the coach, direct snap, 2-point conversion. One dude run like he finna do the onside kick. The other dude come kick. This for 4 quarters. They was winning 50-35. This was against, I think it was Lamar. The whole game, you got to think the whole game plan, and then you got Johnny Football. That's what they call him, Johnny Football, toting that stone from all different types of directions.
And he tote the stone like a Flintstone. You understand me? It's all downhill.
And it's coming out for 3,100 yards last year.
It's no shucking and jiving. It's no beating around the bush. It's 1 foot in the ground, plant and go. Plant and go. So will Dickinson be looking ahead to North Shore with the big showdown? Will North Shore overlook South Falls? You know what I'm saying? So right now, don't get rooted, man. Right now, the word of the day, go down to the next bracket. Let's go down there. Because you know what you got down there? You got Lake Travis. You got Laredo United. Hector Salazar. Here come Hector Salazar. A team from the Valley has never made it this far. Can they pull the upset, or will Lake Travis show up and put belt to ass and cover the 21? Will they cover the 21?
What you think, B. Demone? Talk to me with this.
He know. Yeah, he know.
This is a formality.
I know it.
This is a formality. And so you don't have to say that other word. You can say regressed. You can say regressed. You were extremely regressed. But yeah, I feel bad even talking about this game. This is,
well, they beat Convert Justin 42-0.
That's not saying much.
Oh,
that's not saying much. I mean, we keeping it real. They are not. They are the squad. They were one of the lucky ones to get into the playoffs, man.
Gerard Douglas is turning over in his grave, and he not dead, y'all. I'm just saying that's what Bubba Dub be saying. What's the coach name from What's the coach name from Convert Justin, the legendary coach?
Rutledge.
D.W. Rutledge turning over in his grave, man.
Rutledge.
That Convert Justin got beat 42-0 by a team from the Valley.
Yeah. So
they playing with house money, Tristan. What happened when you go to the dice game back in the day in Galveston in your former life, and all you had was $130, and you turned down and looked down at the table, and you up $1,700? What you call that, Tristan? House money.
It's house money, man. I'm finna put my little money I came in there up, and I'm finna shoot crazy.
Man, you put 500 on. You put 500 up. That's gonna go get them phones. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you back on, you know what I'm talking about from back then. But you're gonna take that little 500, you're gonna put that up, and you just shooting with the house money.
So B Demone, you saying there's no chance that this guy shows up and somebody gone to the house?
Not in that game.
All right. We gonna hold you to it. So we gone to the next division, man. He said, not that game. He said that whole division, that whole side of the bracket is an accident, huh?
Man, that like I say, hey, but I'll tell you this, I don't have Lake Travis coming out.
Oh. Whoa, ho. Slow down, Jelly Roll. Slow down. Talk to me.
I don't have Lake Travis.
Coaches, let us look ahead. You don't look ahead. You handle your business that you need to handle. Let us look ahead. And he been explaining this, what he just said, because I think he's saying what I think he's saying. You think Elvis gonna pop them people?
How did Martin say it? Pop pop. It's on like popcorn.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey,
Yes.
I told y'all this from the first time you put me on it. We went and looked at the film. I've been following them all year. The way they play football over there at San Antonio Johnson and the way Elvis playing the position of quarterback, I wouldn't want to play him.
Hey,
shout out to Elvis Pop. Shout out to Elvis Pop, man. He shot us out on Twitter, man. Shout out to Elvis Pops, man. Yeah.
Hey, all last night, all today, while I've been doing my predictions and putting them up on Instagram, that's the one that I haven't put up yet because I said I was going to tell y'all first, and I did tell y'all first. I got Johnson beating Steele. I got them making it to the semis, and then we'll talk about that. But yes, Johnson is just one of them squads on a roll like right now that I think is just in a groove.
Yeah.
In a groove. And they love playing together, man. This is one of those squads, that brings back those memories of like how much you actually loved and cared for your teammates.
Please remind me to speak on that later. I ain't gonna interrupt you, but later in the show, please remind me to speak on the part of playing for your teammates and etc.
Bet. Yeah, because just like they got Braylon Allen, the freshman, who everybody is on, including myself, rightfully so. The first thing out of his mouth is, well, I wouldn't be able to do it if my own line didn't give Elvis time, or or like when I was talking to him and he was talking about how his halfback blocks and just his understanding of the game, it allows him to do what he does, and that's across the board with that squad, and Coach Miller has got those guys, with their heads on straight.
So what type of guy is Coach Miller? Because
Coach
the way
Miller,
they're playing free but disciplined, right? You don't see a whole bunch of penalties. So what is his culture?
Free, physical, fast, and smart. Like I tell you, they got this they got this 3-star kid, Bryson Thompson.
Is they coach TP? What's Coach
TP Miller? TP Miller.
Man, I played with TP Miller. That was my safety at Texas State. That's crazy.
Yeah, TP Miller. He this kid Bryson Thompson.
Shout out TP Miller, man.
Bryson had I got the play, so I can send this to you. Teammate had Elvis threw an interception. Actually, it got tipped and it got picked, and he didn't give up on the play. He came from the opposite hash and caught up and caused a fumble right before the player went into the end zone, like at the 1 or 2, and then another teammate picked it up. That was against Reagan.
Reagan is not very good.
No. Reagan started off 0-3 and finished 6-4.
Okay, that's the game that Roy was watching, and he said, "Man,
right.
He was wrestling." Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm. So Reagan turned out to be Reagan themselves, but they started off playing Lake Travis, Brennan. Like they started off with a hellacious schedule. So that's why they started off 0-3. But once they got back into district, they were the second place team. So it was just one of those people thought they were down and they weren't. But yeah, so that was one of the key plays for them to even come back and win that game, was that you had a player hustle and knock the ball out at the 1 and
if he scored, it was gonna be 21. If that kid would have scored, it would have made it 21-0.
Yes. So it was just one of those ones where that whole team knows the details of the game. They don't mess up. You don't see them getting out of character or like dumb penalties. It's all about in between the whistles, but they play through the whistle and they hit. They got, man. I was looking at their film, like I said, them and Steele, and I was really appreciative of how much good football I was watching these schools.
So
kids.
So from San Antonio, the top 5 defenses. I'm gonna see from what I've seen on film. I'm not there, so I'm gonna ask you tell me if I'm correct. The top 5 defenses I've seen from San Antonio. All right, or the y'all area, Austin, San Antonio. Okay. It looks like I would say Lake Travis, Smith and Valley, Brennan. One is yellow and blue. Who is that? That defense is good too.
Yellow and blue. Not Clemens.
No.
Yellow and blue.
So I seen Lake Travis, I seen Brennan, I seen Smith and Valley. Is Piper defense good?
They've got spots. They can be scored on.
It's the San Antonio Davenport. That's who good.
Okay, yeah, Davenport's good.
Okay.
Davenport's good. But if it was
defense, is that the top defense down there?
You can throw Davenport in there, but I definitely wouldn't leave out Harlan.
San Antonio Harlan. Okay.
Harlan, okay. Yeah. Harlan's in that top 5. But yeah, definitely Brennan, Smith and Valley, Lake Travis, Davenport. Yeah, that's a definite solid top 5.
Harlan is where the real fast kid came from, right?
Yes. Tate.
The super fast kid, right?
Yeah, Tate, yeah.
Okay. I got you.
I tried to get him to play football. I tried.
He fast though. He ain't got to play football. He fast.
Yeah. He's very fast.
Hey, Tristan. That's the race that Superman got third or fourth in.
Oh,
and he ran 10-2. Yeah. He ran 10-2 and got third. That's the kid that won.
Yeah, we talked about them in preseason. Yeah, we showed that race, man.
Yeah, that's him.
So now we get to go ahead, Mark. I'm glad you're back. 6A Division 2, man. It's the same thing what we talked about in the last.
No. They don't have a Rudy. I think they got the best game. The best game,
not the Rudy part. The part of you can't get caught looking ahead. Yeah, and we pull this up. Like, you better not be trying to look around the corner. You better look on your street.
You ain't gonna be looking ahead in that region though. In that all right. So
you talking about that?
Yeah.
that Prosper South Lake Carroll.
Yes. So you can scroll up. We ain't got to worry about Byron Nelson and Denton Guy.
I ain't gonna lie. This where it flipped.
Yeah,
Houston a little tough for round 1 and round 2, but supposedly, quote unquote, by rosters, round 3 a little easier. But right here for Region 1 in Dallas, I ain't gonna lie, they got smoke round 3 and round 4 for sure.
It's a bunch of smoke up there. That's super smoke.
Because round 1 and round 2, you know what I'm saying? This a little, but round 3 and round 4, I salute.
Man,
salute.
And then when you go down, I think the game, well, my number 2 game of the week in the state, that DeSoto and College Park game, man. That's gonna be a game, man. That's gonna be must-see TV. Mark, you down here? You going to that game? What they playing at?
They playing at Cedar Park, I think.
Oh, they in Austin.
Yeah, they in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a game, people.
Yeah,
everybody keep your phone on you.
Willis at the start
on that game.
Yeah, they at the start.
Where Prosper and South Lake Carroll playing?
Choctaw.
Ooh. You like that stadium or not really?
So it's got too much of a baseball feel to it. It's kind of big, and the fans seem like they way away. You have to really have, you have to have a lot of people in there, which this last game, Forney and Waxahachie had a pretty good crowd. But I expect this one to be thick with Prosper and South Lake Carroll. But the game before that is Walnut Grove and Argyle.
Oh, that's the double hitter.
Pretty good too.
It's a double hitter.
Who at
Walnut
the top
Grove undefeated?
Yes.
Who at the top of 6AD 2 at the
Hold
top?
on, time out. See, we speeding and we going too fast. Come back, Tristan. Hold on. See, hold on.
Who at the top of 6AD?
See, hold on, Mark. Hold on, Tristan. Hold on, Beastma. Hold on. See, this is what I don't like. You see how Dallas get it? They done put a double header, and I hate that. I hate that field because my daughter played basketball there during the summertime. They had a basketball tournament there. I hate it, but they put the game inside so everybody can come and get a double header. While we in Houston and these damn dummies don't understand that they need to be putting the games inside in NRG. You see how Dallas understand?
Well,
you going to the Star?
You always 5 years behind.
Hold on, no. I gotta stop you because this is where black people taking accountability today. They said. And I attested to not enough locker rooms because Choctaw and the Star and Jerry's were more accommodable. But they said them kids got too much trash and they leave it terrible. And just the whole ordeal not moving how it's supposed to move, if that makes sense at the end of the day. Man, and that's a part of the problem.
Shit, man. Them people full of shit, man.
Man, I don't know.
The weather
ain't trying
will
to
be
take no
beautiful.
accountability, bro. Because I'm at the field with these kids, and guess who got to pick up all their water bottles? And the person that make them do push-ups the next time they come to the field because they left their water bottles, and there's 67 water bottles there, and some of these schools let me train for free, and then they're gonna be looking at me crazy if everybody water bottles on the field.
I can go under the bridge in Houston and get me 3 homeless people to come and pick up trash. If we need be, you know what I'm saying? You know
that, but we also got to look in the mirror. That we got to handle our side of it. They letting us be in a NFL stadium. So, the least we can do is clean up, bro. That's the least.
So the kids in Dallas cleaning up. They clean up better in Dallas. That's what you saying?
I don't know if all of them do, but I know teams like Sox because I know my partner Zach. That's the O-line coach, and Coach Ward. That's the DB coach. Them kids win or loss cleaning up after they self in that locker room. Win or loss.
Man, I just find it hard to believe if you stand at the door and tell everybody, hey, we ain't getting out of here till everybody pick up their trash. That's an easy fix, bro.
And I think this year gonna fix the problem with everybody finally understanding you got to be accountable for the stuff that we doing. And next year we probably gonna be in NRG at the end of the day. But
well, I'm just
letting you know what I was told on the coach's side and the other side of why.
Well,
NRG
there was a lady,
you, bro.
I'm saying a lady. It was a dude that works at NRG, and he came on one of our posts that we was complaining about that, and he said, inside of NRG, the administration does not understand how important Texas high school football is. That's what they put. That's what she put. I'm just saying.
I don't disagree.
I know the people in Dallas who run the Jerry's will understand it better than NRG.
Jerry
Dallas,
we'll figure that part out. It won't be a nacho or a Frito pie sold, and Jerry don't want in on it, man. Jerry won't in on everything, man.
Do y'all want to know the difference between Jerry's World and NRG? Jerry's World got 36 different locker beat them on, and my partner Karen and other people gave me the access to be around all that. They got 1 million different locker rooms in there. So even if they got to clean up after everybody, it's completely different. You let me play
NRG, man, you could put up some curtains around it and give me a chair, and I guarantee you them kids will be okay. They'll get dressed on the bus and walk up in the stadium.
And it's going to be worse because they're going to have trash in the hallways walking into the stadium instead of in the locker room.
I ain't going for that,
Mark. Am I lying about the amount of locker rooms they got? Am I lying about Jerry's World in the locker room?
No, because they pull whole buses up underneath it.
Shoot,
I'm just telling y'all it's different, bro.
They got streets, alleys. They got avenues inside that stadium.
Inside the stadium. Yeah,
it's completely different, bro. That's all I'm trying to explain, bro. It's a whole different type of ordeal when you go there in NRG, bro.
I got a question.
Them people don't play about their job.
I got a question. I don't know. The Texans had a game and Beyonce had a concert. I'm pretty sure Beyonce had a nice sized dressing room. You probably could put a high school football team up in it. That's just me guessing. I'm pretty sure Beyonce had a locker room the size that a high school football team could fit in. Man, I'm tired of these excuses, man. Dummies. But go ahead, Big Mark, man. I just, they just get it together in Dallas and we can't.
Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna say this: the dome didn't take like that.
The dome is why I understand so much about high school football, because I used to sit in there, go upstairs to Luther's, get me a barbecue baked potato in between the second game, and sit there and watch 3 or 4 games every Saturday during high school football playoffs. That's why I know so much about high school football.
That's what I'm saying.
But NRG, whatever. But hey, Big Mark, the Soto College Park, talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
It's gonna go through Sarad Baker. You know what I'm saying? I think they found they found a niche with that running game, that offensive line that seems to be gelling. I think Legend Howe, the quarterback, has got his footing. You know, seems to be in a pretty good rhythm. That young secondary has grown up, but you know, Big Williams, you know what I'm saying? Or Weems for RJ Weems for College Park is a monster on that D line. You know what I'm saying? Camden Hughes and Marty been playing with. Hey,
Ashley Legs.
It's gonna be a battle.
Leg with a hole in the sock. Hey, the big D tackle, Ashley Leg with a hole in the sock. And they got 2 big D linemen.
They got 2
Ashley
of
Leg with a hole in the sock. Yeah, pull his sock. He got a hole in that boy. Them kind of kids on that College Park defensive line.
Yeah, and then you got Cromartie on the outside, you know, moved in from California, and he really has to establish himself. They got a little running game, you know what I'm saying? So
you think
Cromartie didn't move, man. He been living there, man. He been living over there. Come on now, Mark. We don't do that on here. He been living over there. Over there.
I'm saying he new to the team. You know what I'm saying?
He been living over there. He been living over there.
So I mean,
what do you think? Because what's making DeSoto so deadly is people keep. I know we got Booby outside. You got to find where Booby at. The quarterback play every game. That quarterback has gotten better, but that running game is what's making DeSoto hard to stop, because you got to account for it.
That's the key. It's gonna go through Sarad Baker, but they got another receiver, Antron Edmondson. That should be, you know,
man. Big Mark, I'm hurt. You ain't said the main storyline. The main storyline, the coach from College Park, where he come from? He come from DeSoto. The coach at College Park from DeSoto.
That's right. He was on the staff.
Yeah. He the one that won the state championship. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's a whole. Now we got this algebraic problem we got to do now. You know, it's algebra now.
So
we got to solve.
So he's gonna know. You know, he's gonna know how Mathis thinks offensively. Coach Sweeney and those guys. You know, but they're not the same as when he was there with DJ Bailey. They threw the ball a lot. You know what I'm saying? This is a more run-heavy team, and they physical. You know what I'm saying? At this point in the season, they found their identity. You know what I'm saying? They're going to go through Sarad Baker. You know what I'm saying? If Sarad is up over 200, it's going to be a long night. You know what I'm saying?
Are they more physical than Waxahachie defense?
I would not say that. No.
And they RB2, he ain't bad. Like, it ain't high drop-off if they want to.
I like the Soto running back, man. I like both of them. Like I say, it's 2 of them. Man, I'm going to tell you like this here. When they told me where that coach was from, I say it make a lot of sense. When you watch College Park play, they don't look like a team that's from over there where they from. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like somebody that's up in the Woodlands. Because if you wake up Black Friday, Tristan, and you try to go up to the Woodlands, you won't be able to move around there because everybody gonna be going by Louis Vuitton and all that. So you wouldn't think that type of area would produce that type of the way that them kids play on defense over there. Man, that's gonna be a chess match, man. I'm calling that game a 1-score game. I'm calling it the team that have the less turnovers will be the team that win. And I hope Kerry hear this, and I hope he get mad, and I hope he show up with his pants up. You know how when you see somebody, they start walking up to you, they start pulling their pants up. I hope he start pulling his pants up and show us that he from Galveston. I hope he start pulling his pants up and show us that he from Galveston, because that's gonna be that game right there. That game right there. One of them 2 people right there, that College Park and that DeSoto team, mark my words, they gonna give South Lake Carroll everything that they can handle, man.
Absolutely.
I'm saying that. I'm saying that. They gonna give whoever wins that game gonna give South Lake Carroll everything that they can handle. Everybody else from on the other side, they just showing up to get their ass kicked. But one of them 2 gonna give South Lake Carroll everything that they can handle, man.
Well, I think Prosper's gonna push them this week too, though.
Man, I didn't realize Prosper offensive line was that good, man.
They got 3 guys that's going already signed. You know what I'm saying? Zayden Primpton is going to A&M.
Hey, they moved furniture. When we was talking about them best offensive line, yeah, we was tripping. Tristan, we left them people from Prosper off that list when we was talking about the best offensive lines in Texas too.
For sure.
We gonna see. They got some work to do. They got some work to do.
They got their work cut out for them. But hey, I'd rather go to a game with a big offensive line and we can figure it out. That's a good football team too. Prosper a good football team.
Yeah.
And they doing their numbers too. The game played up front. Man, that's gonna be a nice game to look at, man. When they play this Salt Lake, when they playing Friday, Saturday?
They both play Friday. Walnut Grove and Argyle is at 2, and then the other game, South Lake Carroll and Prosper's at 7.
Like this.
Okay. All right. So move it. So Forney and Willis.
I think it's gonna be, who stopped the biggest star. You know what I'm saying?
Who has the biggest star in this game?
I would say the most crucial star is Javion Osborne. You know what I'm saying? Because he dictates that running game, and then you got Nelson Peterson back there at quarterback as well. But I mean, you got to get 11 hats to the ball when it comes to Jermaine Bishop Jr. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna touch the ball on defense, special teams, and on offense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to correct. You know what I'm saying? So
I think Forney has a better defense. I think that's going to end up telling the game.
I look at that game as I'm thinking Forney will win, but I think Bishop gonna go down on his shield. So, we
just see Bishop ball out in a losing effort, like put up legendary numbers.
You go down on your shield. You go out like a Viking. Yeah. That's all it is. You go out like a Viking. I think he'll go out like a Viking, but I think he definitely this the end of the road for him. Salute to him.
This the second year they've been at the start. They played DeSoto last year, then they played DeSoto in San Antonio the year before. So
and looky, some rookies got took for their cookies. We got Katy and Summer Creek. Now, in a name brand game, right? So the Katy that we seen at the beginning of the season is not the Katy that's playing right now.
Yeah.
I've been telling y'all that.
That's not the I put the film in and I start watching. I say, God damn, they don't look how they used to look. That ain't how they is and guess what it is, Tristan? ISO, lead, power,
man.
ISO, lead, power, play action, curl, slant, ISO, lead, power. It's Tecmo Bowl. He ain't getting too complicated, but it's execution. And that 3-4, yeah, they on the string. They on the string. But I got Summer Creek by 2 touchdowns in that game. With all that being said.
Yeah, I do got Summer Creek on my bracket as well.
I got about 2 touchdowns too, because I think the quarterback gonna be too much. And then the thing that's dangerous about Summer Creek is this: as good as Spinks is, they got 2 running backs that's 200 pounds plus. 2 of them can't get pass happy. That's what you don't like. They can't get pass happy.
2 of their key players are both the running backs. So Katy gonna do what Katy do. I just hope Summer Creek don't come out there and try to become a passing team against them. Summer Creek will go far if they run the ball, even though they don't want to do it.
Right.
I'm just saying, if you come out there playing with Katy, all right. Because look, that guy show up. That guy show up. Here you go. If a game tight, then this guy pop up. You get down in the 4th quarter.
Man, it's crazy that we call it Katy Rudy, but
it's crazy. But hey, think about this: if they play around and they go down deep into the 4th quarter and they ain't decided that game yet.
Well, I can tell you this, and I'm saying they win by 14. I'm saying they win by 14, but I'm gonna say this: if Summer Creek get in that game and you got 7, 8 penalties, 9 penalties, it will be helmet to the right, shoulder pass to the left, and their season will be over with.
Most definitely.
They cannot self-destruct. You cannot self-destruct in that game, Summer Creek. You can't get over there and play. Get over there and try to do something cute and this and that. Your ass will get popped. Pause. You get popped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Steve King. Look at my boys, man. I told you. You better go with the wine with them youngins.
We got a new name for C.E. King. We got a new name for C.E. King. Mark, check this out. We calling him Mike Tyson. So I'm talking about 87 Mike Tyson, 86 Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson comes out and bam, hit you with the uppercut and get you out of there fast. C.E. King is going to come in with an uppercut and you have to y'all ever played Mike Tyson Punch Out?
Yeah.
Already.
You remember when you got the Mike Tyson and he just came with a vicious at the beginning of the fight, you had to duck and dodge. You had to duck and dodge and try to tire him out.
Got a block.
Yeah.
Got a block.
Katie Jordan better have their blockers on and they better have a Mayweather defense because C.E. King is coming with all haymakers. You know what I'm saying? All they throw is haymakers, overs, unders.
You know what I'm saying? We talked about them last week. And I ain't gonna lie, somebody on here on this panel had them either squabbling or losing Shadow Creek.
I did.
The energy like this. When they up, they are rocket. When they down, they are rocket going into the ground. But right now, you done let them youngins get to the third round. I wouldn't want to play them. And look,
man, look at what they doing, people.
And look, that's Summer Creek 82. I wouldn't want to play them.
C.E. King, man. C.E. King didn't have no defense all year, right? They just swung for the fences. Now they get to the playoff at 56-0 and 51-6. All I can tell Katie Jordan is duck and bob and weave. It's gonna be they swinging for the fences, man. They swinging for the fences,
and they're gonna be faster this week. So you gotta watch it, man.
Yeah.
Zach Collins.
I think you gotta watch. You gotta watch Timothy Potts. I think a lot of people ain't been giving him credit. He's been playing pretty well this year. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback for C.E. King.
Oh yeah.
You know,
they getting better. Like every week, the defense is getting better. And see, the offense that wouldn't work because they're gonna hit you 3 days. They're gonna get a special team touchdown some type of way, and they're gonna get some type of turnover. But it's the overall defensive play. You know, they're going to go take the ball now. They're going to go 4 stops. And man, they riding the wave right now. Region 4.
Yeah. So San Marcos has got a task on their hand playing against Vandergrift. But that is a winnable game for San Marcos if they can have a growth spurt and a culmination of understanding what Coach Walsh has been trying to do for them and get them to do, because they've got the pieces. If I go down these pieces, okay, they've got 3 offensive linemen who are 6'4", 280 or bigger. They've got a 6'6" quarterback. They've got a 2 running backs who run in the 4.5s. They got a 6'4" receiver who plays outside and plays safety. They've got athletes everywhere. But of course, given their situation, they haven't had a chance to gel, even though they played a renegade schedule last year to give them that varsity type feel. But this is pretty much them learning on the fly and growing on the fly. And if Coach Walsh allows his athletes to be athletes, Vandergrift's secondary cannot hang with the receivers and the speed on this team.
Hold on. What you mean? What you mean? Talk to me now. Because we stopping athletes, we holding athletes back. But expand on that, please, my brother.
Because Hank Harris is one of the greatest athletes that I've seen. When I was with him at Texas, Deshae was there. I took him up to Texas, and he had Jordan Whittington and some other other guys like, who's this kid? Who's this kid? Like they were literally asking, and I'm like, oh, that's a freshman, and they're like, he's a freshman, like 6'3", about 186 pounds at that time, small, but now he's about 195 ish, and but he's converted over from playing mainly receiver to playing safety because that's where schools are recruiting him at. So, shout out to Coach Walsh for actually allowing him to play that position because that's where he's getting some traction at. So, but I don't want them to lose sight of this kid can run a 4.4. So he's going to burn anybody who's in that secondary. And what sticks in my head about Vandergrift is the fact that Katie 2 years ago threw for over 200 yards. And when have we ever known Katie to throw the football?
Yeah.
Right.
And they stayed in the game with Vandergrift by throwing the football. So, and me going to that Brandeis game, seeing how slow they looked, I'm just looking at, hey, San Marcos, if they put the athletes in the right positions and they have a good run game enough to get the respect. I'm sorry, I'm distracted.
That turkey roll, boy.
But yeah, I mean, they've got athletes to be able to expose Vandergrift secondary, and if they could put it together and that offensive line hold up and give Buckstein some time, he's got the arm, and Buck's more streaky than he is consistent. So if you set him up to be able to chunk that football around a little bit, he can get on a hot roll, and if he is a little bit off, Hank Harris can make some 50-50 balls, more like 90-10 balls. And
what about that?
And that would be the Rudy. That's my Rudy. If there's a Rudy, it's San Marcos beating Vandergrift.
So that'll be your so I'm looking at San Marcos defense. Like, what have you seen when you put eyes on them?
Linebackers. Isaiah Young is going to SMU. They've got a linebacker, Diggy Darius, who is going to Texas State, and they've got an offensive lineman. I'm sorry, you said defense. Well, I mean, their offensive line also plays some defensive line as well. So, but mainly their strength is in the linebackers. Their linebackers
on the field.
Huh?
They got two D1 linebackers on the field.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
a
lot.
Yeah, and I'm losing the thought of the other cornerback that they got, but they do have another cornerback. Everybody they got over there seems like they are just born at 6'1" or taller. So I mean, it's a squad that's got some size and they've got speed. And if y'all know the story of that squad, then y'all know that these kids have been waiting to play together.
Right.
So.
And they on the stage. They're on the stage this weekend.
Exactly, and this is their opportunity to really pull an upset because this is as far as I got them going on my bracket. This is as far as I had them going, and where I thought that a successful season for them would go. So I'm looking for them to make me wrong, and to really put a scare into Vandergrift and possibly beat them. So that is my Rudy.
Oh man!
So
I heard it first.
Rudy, but look, let me put some context into that for you. I'm gonna help you out. The Vandergrift coming out the state run. You get Westlake in the first round. You punch with them. You get Brandeis in the second round. Man, this the best time for a letdown right here. This the best time to get a letdown right here because you're looking forward ahead to that game, Dripping Springs. You looking forward to that Dripping Springs game, and that's how you get popped. That's how you get popped. That's how you get popped. Rudy is in effect. If we was gambling and we was taking that 7 that Vandergrift giving San Marcos, this would be the time that you lay that 7, man. You take it, man. You take that +7, San Marcos.
And see, and that's And that in itself should tell you if I told you that San Marcos, this is their first year playing a truly full varsity game with these players, and you're only giving 7.
That's scary. That's scary. Because you play like that's that house money we were talking about earlier. You done went ahead and made your little $100 back you went into the dice game with, and now you got $1,000 of their money. They playing with house money. They ain't supposed to be here. You know what I mean?
And they coming off a state championship run. So you getting the state championship pedigree people that you finna get to punch it and do something big. And San Marcos is a lovely town. You know what San Marcos like? Yeah. San Marvelous. Yeah. That's what they call it. San Marvelous.
I'm not
San Marvelous.
You can affect that quarterback. You can definitely affect that quarterback. I know he's going to Kansas State, but before he gets there, he's gonna have to work on these on those shivers he gets, because he don't like contact.
Oh, hey, skip that. Hey, go to the next bracket. Go to the next bracket. Go to the next bracket. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Hey, I got a drink for you, boy. Hey, I got a drink for you, boy.
Scared of that right there. Now that
you got to move back to Houston, boy. Them people gonna be in front of your house, boy, with cheeky that goddamn you bring your ass outside, boy. You sound like me. You sound like me, yeah.
I'll tell you. He say, hey,
don't let that nigga start
on. You say that right here jump out.
Hey, I'm just saying. I saw him last week versus Brandeis. Last seconds before halftime, step out of bounds so that he could stop the clock with one person in his face, and I'm like,
he supposed to take that fade. We know what you saying. You supposed to take that fade. Yeah, you supposed to take that fade.
Hey,
you gotta take that fade, man.
Film do not lie. Football corrects all lies. We said that last week. That football
Mad Hustle podcast, man. Yeah. Mad Hustle podcast, man. Yeah. So you ain't getting that nowhere else.
And film is not your highlight tape. Film is game film, like Jamar said. That's what you do. Play the play. It's not the highlight tape.
Hey, he just gave away one of my secrets. That's the kind of shit I be looking for too. Yeah. I know. I see you don't want none of that Riddell. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I see it enough. I know what's gonna happen if I see it enough too. And you don't want that Riddell. Ooh-wee.
Ridge Point. Ridge Point.
They don't want that smoke.
5 man, that boy Division 1.
Yeah.
5A D1.
So put the Rudy up there. Put Rudy up there. Put Rudy up there. Because this is the ultimate Rudy over here. That is the ultimate Rudy. And I'm gonna tell you why this is the ultimate Rudy. Man, you got I'm talking about we all foaming at the mouth. We all foaming at the mouth for that Alito and Denton Ryan game. You hear me? Big Mark, is that a game you want to go to?
Full enough. Strong. You know what I'm saying? Hey, real talk. And it's a rematch.
No,
it's a
Rudy's ass is outside because we all look, the whole state of Texas is looking at this bracket, and I'm saying to myself, boy, Rudy could get in your business right here. Because I know them Alito coaches that looked at some Denton Ryan film this week. Them Denton Ryan coaches that looked at some Alito film this week. And boy, you better not let no Rudy shit happen to you, man. You better not let no Rudy shit happen to you, man. That is the game. We all waiting for Alito, Denton Ryan, part 4. This is part 4, Tristan. Part 4. Part 4.
This is the part that people don't realize. So we got every region we didn't went to except for one. We got the dream matchup. Every year, 2 of those games don't happen. Am I telling the truth?
Yeah.
Every year, we get cheated out of 2 of them games. So when we trying to figure out tonight, on Thanksgiving Eve, who's going to be...
I'm going to go on a limb. I'm gonna go on a limb. That's my state champion. I got Denton Ryan pick to win state. I got Denton Ryan pick to win state. And what I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. The game of the week next week, and maybe the game of the week in the state of Texas for Texas high school football is going to be Alito Denton Ryan Part 4. Alito and Denton Ryan Part 4, it will not disappoint. But you can't get rooted, man. You cannot get rooted. You cannot get rooted, man.
Get hurt, man. It hurt.
Richland not bad. Richland not
is
bad.
Real. They got Jason
Richland
Gibson.
Is not bad.
He went over 300 last week. He was at
Richland is not bad, man. Richland is not bad, Tristan. Richland not bad. They got some talent over there.
We've been looking at them all year. We've been looking at them.
That's a district matchup. They're in the same district with them. That's the second time they're playing Richland.
I hate seeing all these 80s and shit. That shit just make my stomach hurt. 70s and 80s.
Man,
like,
you know what's going on over there, man.
That shit aggravate me, man. Be scrolling.
All right, now go down. We got another one. So I just said the dream matchup. Guess what the number 2 dream matchup is? Lone Star and Highland Park. What that is for them? Part 3, part 2, part 3 for them too. So you go Highland Park and Lone Star. They gonna play at the Star next week. We ain't gotta talk about it and wonder where they gonna play at. They gonna play at the Star next week if they both win and Rudy don't show up. Because guess what? That Wakeland team is a real good football team. Surprise, surprise.
So is West Mesquite.
You think West Mesquite got action?
They got action.
Ooh. See, now we get interesting. Now it get interesting. Now it get interesting, man. Oh, we dream matchup. Number 2, dream matchup. Uh-oh. Now we go over here. PA Memorial, right? PA Memorial got the juice. And I want to take some time out right now to explain to y'all what we mean by juice. The juice that we talking about is not the juice that they talking about. The juice that we talking about is the juice that Q killed Bishop to get. We talking about that juice.
Who is they? No, I'm sorry, I've been drinking. Don't worry about that.
But so we have to distinguish what we talking about when we talk about juice, right?
When we talk about juice.
When we talk about juice, we talking about Raheem, Rodamans, Bishop, Steels. Get it right, buddy. We talking about the juice. You understand what I'm saying? Throw you off the roof, juice. You understand what I'm saying to you? Rodamans coming around the corner and Bishop bucking up, you know what I'm saying? And now he got the hammer. You understand what I'm saying? Are you going to be afraid? Now, Port Arthur Memorial got the juice. And the juice I'm talking about, when you walk in Port Arthur Memorial, the crowd is rocking, right? They got red rags. They doing the what is called boots on the ground and all of that. They got
Don't leave out the band. Don't leave out the band, Jamar.
I'm telling you, they playing boots on the ground. And they playing a whole bunch of UGK. They got the juice. Here come College Station, right? College Station was getting their head cracked in early in the season, right? So they coming to play Rudy. Put Rudy up there. They coming to play Rudy, right? So what College Station is coming for, hoping that Port Arthur Memorial going to show up, 10 penalties, turn the ball over, blow assignments, miss the tackle on the bubble screen, because they run a bunch of bubble screens, and they go hurry up. So they hoping to catch you trying to get some guys out the field, you know, not be doing Rudy. They looking for the Rudy pop. The Rudy pop.
Rudy.
Rudiger. They looking for the
people ain't see. Hold on, Jamar. I need y'all to go Google on Tubi, Amazon Prime, HBO Max, whatever streaming site you got.
YouTube.
Please go watch the movie Rudy, man. That's a classic football movie.
He ain't never quit. He ain't never stopped. Yeah,
y'all got to understand where he coming from, where he say Rudy, and you not going to get it if you ain't see the movie at the end of the day.
Now, let me show you something that we looking for right here. that Pflugerville Weiss team and Barbers Hill, that's going to be an excellent football game. It is
a lot of points.
This is what that game will be. A mirror being held up to each other. It will be a mirror being held up to each other. Barbers Hill has some injuries. They got some kids that's coming back that came back, and they've been rolling. They beat the district champ from that district, 43-30. Now you go play Weiss. Weiss got a quarterback through for 3,000 yards. They got a 4-star receiver. They got another 1,000-yard receiver on the other side. They play some football. They got a very nice offensive line. So what it would tell me is this. You got a dream matchup, whether it be PA Memorial versus Barbers Hill or PA Memorial versus Weiss. You got to watch out. That ain't a Rudy game. That's a pick game. That Weiss and Barbers Hill game. And I actually, for some strange reason, man, I got Barbers Hill in that game. I got Barbers Hill in that Pflugerville Weiss and Barbers Hill game.
I'm gonna go with Weiss. I think Weiss got the better defense.
You ain't went with Barbers Hill all year, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. They eased up on the braid policy, man. You can have dreads and braids at Barbers Hill now, man. They eased up on the policy, bro.
I'm going off. Who gonna give me the most stops this game? That's what I'm going off of. And I think
the problem is at one point you couldn't.
But they ain't got nothing. The Braves ain't got nothing. The Crown ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm talking about straight up defense. I think Wise gonna give me more stops than Barbers Hill. That's just. And
hey, I tell y'all something. Didn't I tell y'all Barbers Hill in the regular season when people was laughing at them and acting like they just the Rudy Poo outskirt team in the division with the other teams? At the end of the day, I think Angleton and I think LaPorte is better. Don't get me wrong. But this is what I mean by alignment assignment, Jamar, because at the end of the day, all they doing is just playing good football and sticking to what their identity is and who they are. You get the right matchups, and you get away from the injury bug. Now you got yourself a chance, bro.
So when the thing about Rudy is he works so hard, the football God's gonna be with you. Angleton quarterback gonna get hurt. Simon get hurt in the game that he is going crazy in.
Because we know LaPorte and Angleton's supposed to be pushing Port Arthur Memorial. That's what we all know. But like you saying, the injury bug, alignment assignment, penalties, special teams, that's not issues. Barber Hills go into the game thinking that they going, you know what I'm saying? They're not even thinking about that type of stuff. They thinking about game plan and scheme and how we can find an advantage to beat this team. They not thinking how they gonna beat themselves at the end of the day.
So now we got another one. The highest paid school district in the state of Texas, highest paid coach in the state of Texas. We saying he Rudy. We saying Barbers Hill and them Rudy. But
he took that money. But I look at, even though Simon was out Wise, they did a second half shutout to a damn good football team. Didn't even let them get in field goal range. They didn't get 3 points. I just think Wise
and scored 42. And scored 42 unanswered.
Yeah. And 42 unanswered. So I see they started off slow. That LaPorte game, they started off slow. They dropping balls. I don't know if they was nervous or whatever happened, but when they settled in, the defense locked in, the offense kept punching. They got a hell of a passing game. The kid, I forget his name, number 4. He was dropping early, but when he caught on, and then the quarterback found out he can run. You know what I'm saying? So when you got
the quarterback for Weiss is spicy. He ain't running out of bounds either. He ain't running out of bounds.
He throwing the 2 P5 receivers on the outside.
He's only a sophomore.
P5.
So he a baby. He only a
2028. Yes.
Hey, he don't play like it.
Hey, this Mad Hustle podcast got to stick. 2028 gonna be crazy. Y'all hear me?
2028 class in the state of Texas will be the best high school class to come through the state of Texas in the last 10 years, bro.
That 2028 class gonna have people playing on Sundays. You hear me?
That kid from Duncanville,
people been saying that since they was in 7th grade.
Superman, it's gonna get crazy in that.
Can I make a forecast real quick since y'all are saying that? There's gonna be a set of seniors in this 5A and this is a school that probably I'm not gonna say like I thought of Davenport that I'm thinking of this. I'm gonna just say San Antonio Roosevelt. San Antonio Roosevelt, 2028
All right.
has a chance.
Scroll it down to the bottom. Let's see what we got down there.
Because
why
they're
you
moving to
say that?
5A
Beat them
too. I
on.
say that too.
Beat them on. Why you say that?
I say that because they had four players to be the fastest relay team in the country in that class, and one of them's playing running back, one of them's quarterback. They have one at DB, and the other one
Wait. Which relay?
in the 400.
4x4?
Yes.
Oh, that's gritty. I like that. That's gritty. That means you digging deep.
Hey, so
So
for everybody that's on here on the Mad Hustle podcast, when I was in high school, I got to go to every track meet and only had one job. One job. I walked around with a camera and I wore Starch 9. All I had to do was go find everybody for the 4x4. Because when the 4x4 comes, everybody gets skinny. People hide in the bus and they hide underneath the seats. They hide in the porta can. They hide behind the concession stand. When it's time for the 4x4, everybody hides. Let's be for real, right? So if they got a good 4x4, they say a lot about them. Like you say, got that dog in them. That's some real dogs. That's good. That's good information. So
yeah.
Can San Antonio Piper beat Smithson Valley?
No.
Dang.
And I say that blanketly because this is the combination that I'm putting together as to why I made that decision. I saw them versus John Jay. They closed that game out in the fourth quarter. That was a solid game. I was expecting them to play a good game with Jay because Jay is a district champion, and they made it three rounds deep last year. So I expected that to be a tough one. Now, the game versus Flower Bluff, that was a revenge game because Flower Bluff knocked them out at home in the first round last year. So I was expecting in the second round last year, I was expecting that to be a real good game, but I didn't think that they would beat them, and they did beat them. So now you're coming off of a revenge game going up against Smithson Valley, who beat you earlier in the year, but you've had a tendency to also be in games this year and be scored on at a different rate than you have previously. So I just don't think this squad is necessarily the best that I've seen through there in their time as a varsity level team. They've got the pieces. They've got some pieces. They just aren't like how they used to be. And I think that Smithson Valley is just that steady, content powerhouse.
But let's put some context on this.
Yeah.
We got the Rudy shit going. So I'm looking down there and I see that born champion game with Smithson Valley. San Antonio Piper from the same district. Man, it's hard to beat somebody twice.
That's all the same district. The last four is the same district.
Damn, all of them?
Yeah.
It's hard to beat somebody twice, man. That's that Rudy shit.
I know, but these schools hate each other. So, and they've actually split the last two. Piper beat Smithson Valley in their first ever game playing together, and then Smithson Valley won this year. I want to say it was like 24-14 or something like that, 27-17, something like that.
I watched that game.
Yeah. So,
I watched that game. Yeah, okay.
So I'm like, it's better to go with the team that's only given up 115 points all year. Like, I think they're gonna lock in and lock you down, and that defensive line is too much. I like Ty Knutson and Hunter Hogg, along with the running back again, Caleb Piegler. And I think that while Piper does have their quarterback back, and I just got to go with Coach Hill and this squad. This is when teams turn it on who are used to turning it on. You know, exactly like you said, it's no turkeys. So you know, this is the squad that normally brings the turkey. So I just got them taking care of business with Piper, and they're going to be able to be level headed about it, and get the job done.
Okay. So
Now New Braunfels and Bernie Champion. I got DMs because I picked New Braunfels to win them. So I got players telling me, well, they ain't gonna have the chance to cry about referees this game, and so
like
it's
that.
gonna. So you know, this is another reason why I love doing this, because I mean, while I make these predictions, I'm not saying I'm going against anybody. So if you think I'm going against you, go ahead and use that as motivation to put out your best foot forward, and hopefully you get an offer out of it. Make a play, you know. So, but man, I got New Braunfels taking it. Uh, I just don't see Champion being 10 points better, and also you know, when you've lost multiple games and you're coming off of a tough, did y'all see the plays from the game versus PSJA that went viral? The fumble that wasn't called, and the touchdown that touched the ground, and the receiver took it in. Apparently there was a couple of champion touchdowns that got called back. So this score shouldn't even have been what it was according to players. And it's a lot going into this matchup, but it's a lot of stuff coming off the last game. And it's not that they shouldn't be here. I think that you could also get a champion squad that's looking to be angry and put up points, because they can score points. I'm not putting them as if they're going to get blown out, but putting them in that spot. But I think New Braunfels is just the overall better team, and they get it done probably by 7.
Man, let's go, Tristan. Cue them up. We got to get to that 4-way now.
No, we skip.
Man, we keep on saying it over and over. Man, don't get hit by Rudy, man.
You trying to go 4-way? We got to talk about the best.
Hey, 5-8. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
5-8
you
division.
tripping hard. You tripping without a map.
Yeah. My bad.
5-8 division 2. All this barbecue smoking, post oak wood and cherry wood and pecan wood burning up in this region.
That's what I use today. That post oak today too.
Oh yeah, I'm rolling on post oak right now while we talking. Post oak.
And now I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that Mr. Mike, since you want to quote him now. I got that song stuck in my head.
5A Division 2 bracket. Talk to me. Shout out to Dave Campbell.
So, talk to me more.
Man, I picked
Walnut Grove. Anna got that offense.
Yeah, but I picked Walnut Grove to come out this region. They beat Anna earlier this year. I was at that game. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Walnut Grove has the keys to beat Argyle. Argyle knocked them out last year. You know what I'm saying? But I think this is a better Walnut Grove team. Everything goes through Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? That offensive line, Hayes Hackney is a 2028. You talked about that class, 2028 quarterback. You know what I'm saying? That's been playing since a freshman. They undefeated, and they want their league back. You know what I'm saying? So this is the first game of the doubleheader at Choctaw Friday, Argyle and Walnut Grove, and I'm gonna stick with Walnut Grove. I said they come out of this region. You know, I don't think they're gonna get past Sock for sure, but I think it'll be a good game. You know what I'm saying?
Tristan, they get to go to the game, polo boots, park in the nice parking lot, walk down there, be inside. Know what I'm saying? Sit down, chill. Yeah, we outside, man.
No. I think you got it confused with Globe Light. This Choctaw, it's the old baseball stadium.
Oh, okay.
It's outside. It's outside.
Okay.
Yeah. Say, Walnut Grove can't stall in the third, and Cam Newton utilization is key. Shout out to Landon Sims. Shout out to the chat.
Thanks.
It's a different when you watch football, man. It's a difference.
Cam Newton is the key. You know, they throw him the ball, they hand him the ball, everything. Yeah, and they line him up in the Wildcat.
Blue Chips, talk to us, baby. We got Turtle, Texas, going to deal with Todd and them young nice guys from South Oak Cliff, man.
I think this might be a good game, man.
I think it is too. Can't get
and I picked Sock to win state.
It's gonna be a good game, but if y'all watch the film from last week when they played Mount Pleasant, they got all their horses back. Jamarian Phillips was out. You know what I'm saying? They one of their top linebackers was out. They still got Corday Houston in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And they got a big ass offensive line. You know what I'm saying? And 2 running backs that can go. Dooney Williams was playing at a high level. Now, this is the best Terrell team. Now, they played this Terrell team last year. They were 6-5, very young. But that defense for South Oak Cliff, you know what I'm saying? They say, you know how Warden them roll, Todd, you know what I'm saying? They coming for everything, you know what I'm saying?
They say they playing some football down there in Terrell, Texas.
Terrell undefeated, man.
They got a running back. Man. They got a running back in the 2028 class that's we talking about that can fly. But this is death row defense for real. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do at South Oak Cliff. You know what I'm saying? They play defense and they run the ball down your throat. This year they got a deep receiving core with Torian Teague. You know what I'm saying? Who I think should be getting more looks. You know what I'm saying? If you watch South Oak Cliff, he wear number 3. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's the guy.
They big, they fast,
and they nasty.
They big. Coach, did I say they fast? Man, what that dude said on Friday Night Lights is Oak Cliff when they was playing quarter. That's real life what it is in 2025.
But this the thing I'm gonna say about Oak Cliff in this game. Go and play Terrell. And I don't think Todd gonna overlook them. But you know, they shut down practices for about 4 weeks while they were playing that DISD shit. They wasn't even they would just get tape and watch, you know what I'm saying? Terrell and PNG. So they probably been getting ready for Terrell and PNG since week 4. You know what I'm saying? And Todd probably been going to the games and watching Terrell. Are they gonna overlook them and get Rudy?
No.
Because they want to get a piece of PNG.
No.
So Rudy can't show up for Terrell?
No. Todd said earlier this week he don't watch anybody out of his region. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't looking at Argyle. He ain't looking at Walnut Grove. He focusing on everybody that's in his region. Right now they focused on Terrell. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. So they ain't gonna look over.
They not gonna
Zach
look
Collins said they've been talking. He said Terrell been talking some shit.
They've been running their mouth a little bit. They want them. This is the matchup. 6 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And look, it ain't gonna be raining. It ain't gonna be tornado warnings. It ain't gonna be no stoppages. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jamal, the game you did go to the last PNG
and Nacogdoches.
No, not last year. I went to at the state game. They played played in the regional last year.
Yeah, okay. They was at SFA.
That was regional. That was regional. You was there, right?
Man, I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm actually scared for PNG this week, man.
Why is that?
Man, the quarterback for PNG is out. And I think they made a statement. I felt like last week was a statement game to show everybody, man, our quarterback hurt, but we still PNG. You know what I'm saying? But I'm scared of the Rudy factor with Midlothian Heritage. They got some talent over there.
They got some
talent. Scared of Rudy. They got some talent
over there.
Man,
them
PNG about to put
Rudy.
that Sanarchy and Yellowstone on them boys.
Man, listen to me, Deshae. That Texas high football team was a really, really, really good football team that they beat, bro.
That was last year, though.
Okay. Touche.
I don't disagree, but man, PNG got them, like you say, that them Yellowstones and them Sons of Anarchy, and they not laying down. They playing for a cause.
Yeah. But do they?
They gonna play in the trenches.
They gonna play in them trenches, but the way that they went, the way that they went out last year, they looking for some more blood. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna get what they asking for. You know what I'm saying?
So, whoever really looked at PNG's offense, is it really quarterback dependent? Like we seen how important Angleton quarterback was when he left, and we got quarterback.
I think they so well coached. I think they so well coached they could figure it out. In my opinion, I think they're gonna lose the sock, but they so well coached that they could get to round 4 without their quarterback.
Man, PNG quarterback going into that game is like going to play a gladiator. He got a full shield on, big sword, and you going out there with a rock. You David trying to beat Goliath, man. They're gonna have to hit South Oak Cliff square in the head. And I'm saying this, looking at South Oak Cliff, PNG better not let Midlothian heritage pop them, man. The Rudy shit might be outside, man. Rudy might be outside, man.
Midland can play. They pushed Sock 2 years ago. Sock was down, but they came back, and Midland had them, but they couldn't close them out. You know what I'm saying?
But so is this a better Sock team? I think up front, this is probably
this Sock team is the one. This Sock team is the one.
And the trenches on both sides of the Sock is crazy right now.
I tell you what,
this Sock best team in the trenches. Shout out to Zach O-line. Zach knows O-line.
Shout out to Zach, man. Shout out to them trenches. Zach, y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all working in there, man.
But this is their deepest receiver core too.
Yeah.
And they got 2 running backs that's interchangeable behind that big offensive line.
Who you talking about?
Sock.
Yeah.
And they got the
and
best
this quarterback, not the quarterback the past 2 years either, Mark.
Since Kevin Jennings, the best
quarterback could actually play, read, push the ball down the field, all that.
Yeah, Dooney only a junior. The best quarterback since Kevin Jennings, who at SMU now.
So now we didn't sit up here for Region 3, and I ain't putting up with no blasphemy tonight.
Man, all I can say is Richmond Randall better not get no Rudy, because they was bullshitting last week with Conley. And but my eyes is on this Brenham and Iowa Colony game, man. That's where my eyes at, man. I got my eyes locked down over there in Bluebell versus Carson. The Bluebell boys versus Carson, man. And that Brenham team.
You trying to say Brenham sweet?
Not at all. Not at all. Now, the only thing, the thing that made me watch Brenham so much, I watched a lot of Brenham film this year because I was like, damn, they lost their running back. And so I'm like, man, what they gonna do with Jacoby leaving from over there? But man, they got some other kids. They got a receiver in Brenham, Tristan. Yeah, he is the truth.
Gidry. I told y'all that week 1 or 2.
Oh my God.
I was seeing him to say. I seen him. He like that.
He like that.
The truth, boy.
Hey, Chapel Hill Sausage, man. Pause. Chapel Hill over there. CJ Gidry. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, but the good thing about it, man, our colony got them dudes in that secondary, though. Yeah. You got San Diego State over there starting in the secondary. You got some guys over there in the secondary at our colony. And I'm gonna say this here about it. What?
Cinco straight.
No, the Our Colony kids, man, the play match the offers, man.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you this: when you look at Our Colony defense, look at their linebacker group.
The play match the offers.
I like that.
The play match the offers, man. Sometimes the play don't match the offers. The kids at Our Colony, the play matches the offers. But this the thing I don't like. So Our Colony, look, they put belt to ass against belt. They get Pflugerville. They put belt to ass against them.
Yeah.
Look at the road that Brenham had to take. They had to deal with a scrappy Tech City team. Then you get Liberty Hill. You win 27-24. They've been punching.
I'm gonna tell you, one of the best duos in the state of Texas is that offensive coordinator and Carson White. And that offensive coordinator showed how good he was when the backup quarterback was in, and that offense still was clicking and flowing and was on time.
I think that might be the second best duo because Carson and Warren, their receiver, that's a hell of a duo. That's a hell of a duo itself.
That offensive coordinator, he probably ain't gonna be that. He gonna be a head coach in a minute.
Mile, turn right at the fourth road on Road.
That was unbelievable. Like the way it flowed. I really want to put eyes on him with the backup quarterback because that's how you can really see.
And I want to make this clear. Y'all know I work with a lot of 7th and 8th graders. It's a lot of kids and parents who want to go to these schools and not getting recruited. It's a lot of kids that want to go to Our Colony, Jamar, just because of what they doing, how they seeing the product, what they seeing happening, and it ain't no recruiting. They just want to go over there and see if they kid could bang it out and be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that'd be a big topic.
And the thing for them is that's big homeowners association territory over there. So I cannot believe that over there in that homeowners association environment they got going over there, that them kids play football over there at Our Colony, man. Shout out to that coaching staff over there.
They might have the best coaching staff, offensive and defensively.
But this why. Let me add context to that. What you saying?
I ain't gonna let you do that to Randall.
I'm gonna tell you this. I didn't call Randall OC playing, messing around. He'll go catch. He was cooking at the beginning of the season.
I got Our Colony winning that.
They coming off the state championship, Tristo. It's hard to get them kids up for every game.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what I seen at the beginning of the season. I seen the quarterback moving around. I seen your tight end. The offense showed us it's more than Callis on that team. You only got to give Callis because I want to know how is Callis only getting 18 carries and he getting his production. They still moving. All right, you put the film on. Okay, you seeing this, you seeing that. Okay. But then you see games where it's just, man, I ain't gonna call nothing. We're just gonna go Callis.
The last 2 games, Tristan, what you saying, they kind of got back to it. But we looking at the people that they played against, and in the defense, they got a little bit lax. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like they have spread the ball around a little bit more, people touching the ball, quarterback getting the ball out of his hands a little bit quicker. But you know, we gonna find out this week against Bastrop. And I'm gonna say Rudy can happen over there if they get sloppy. If they come out and Randall got them ready to play and they got their mind on their business, they keep the penalties down and don't turn the ball over, they should cover the 21. That's what I'm saying.
Randall should win, but Bastrop one of them, like you saying, scrappy. We want to make the game ugly. We want to make the game long. You know what I'm saying? Like for sure.
Mm-hmm. I understand. Bastrop know they coming in there trying to play David versus Goliath.
Shout out to PV for opening up though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
For real.
Most definitely.
Talk to us.
Hold on, we got some action now. We got some info.
Yes, they do. Chica Hola.
Oh, that wasn't just a light-skinned dude?
And look, he going in, and look, check this out though.
Yeah.
They don't just come get any type of defensive lineman.
Man, and you see what I'm what type of time I'm on, Tristan. I watched that Bastrop and Liberty Hill game. I thought that was a big light-skinned dude. But there you go. Yeah. There you go.
Rudy going up there to Notre Dame. So I'm telling you right now, Randall OC, man, Cook.
Well, who you talking about? Tiki Hola?
The Randall offensive coordinator, yeah.
Tiki Hola.
And look, he can cook. I've seen him cook. I've seen him get in and out, play action, bootlegging. I done seen him everything, and then come back when you forget about it, he come callous. Like, don't go callous heavy, man. Don't do that.
Man, my apologies to that kid from Bastrop, because I damn sure thought that was a light-skinned cat, and the whole time he a Samoan. That's a problem in itself. Yeah. That's a problem in itself when you try to run the ball and there's a big Samoan sitting in the middle of the defense. That's not good. That's not a good recipe. Yeah, that's not a good recipe. I'm not being prejudiced or anything. I'm telling you, if I could go pick me a D tackle, I want a Samoan. I'm just letting you know, a tongue and Samoan. I'll take anything of the Polynesian persuasion as a D tackle.
You know, I saw a team beat them before, and it was Piper Bastrop.
Who they beat? Piper beat Bastrop.
But that was last year.
Liberty Hill beat him this year, and I seen the big light. I was like, damn, I like that big light skin. I didn't know he was going to Notre Dame. It makes sense now.
Yeah,
right.
It makes sense. Don't get anybody out.
Yeah, he'll down.
So we going down here to Region 4, which y'all know.
All right,
man, this is Landon Sam's guy. Landon Sam's watch a lot of football, man. That's one of y'all homeboys.
Oh yeah, that's Trey. That's Trey. He's a TCU alum.
Oh, that's
U of H.
That's Texas football.
That's Texas high school football, like Trey Landon.
When I told you,
the video guy.
Yeah,
hey man, we gotta get you on here, man.
I'm gonna get him on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him on.
Yeah, we gotta get him on here. Yeah. I'm like, he got a little bit too much information in that chat. I say, my dumb ass, I'm thinking I'm looking at a light-skinned cat the whole time. It's a Samoan. It's really gonna be some Rudy shit going on over there. You think you're gonna turn around and run that ball up the middle? Hey,
Gregory Portland.
That kid get busy.
So Gregory Portland versus Bernie. I got Bernie taking this. Gregory Portland, if you are giving up 50 points to Kerrville Tivy, I've got serious questions. There is no way that should be happening, and I'm going to take you serious about playing against Bernie.
Damn, but Kerrville Tivy, you acting like Johnny Manziel ain't from over there.
There's a lot of good people from places.
But they putting up 70 a game, though. And I understand they play Rudy, and they blew them out. But do they get any benefit of the doubt that they could get in a shootout and last at least?
Man, he's giving up 50 points in the playoffs. So I just can't take you serious. I don't care if you
win. With that, all that over there.
It's just okay. And why I point out Kerrville Tivy is because I saw
Corpus Christi Ray not good. And they only beat them 42-13. That's why I asked that. Beat them on.
Wait, say that again? Corpus Christi Ray?
Yeah, Bernie only beat them 42-13. I think that should be a 60-7. Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, I put not to say that you don't have a point, but going back looking at their best wins. Their best win is Sam Houston, and that's a SAISD school. And
in the ghetto, in the heart of the hood.
And so, like, I saw how they had to put up those 50 points versus Sam Houston. So if they put up 50 points against Gregory Portland, and I saw how they had to scrape against Sam Houston, kicking onside kicks and doing all the trick plays and stuff like this, I just really question how they got that 50 if I saw how they'd had to score a lot.
I got a question.
You saying Bernie, right? Like if they was
Sam Houston, San Antonio, Sam Houston.
Yeah.
When you coming off I-10, you exit over to the left. It's a raggedy ass school right there, and that's where the San Antonio Hurricanes used to play at. Lily.
Yes. It's right by the post office, across the street from the post office.
Oh yeah, you can't be in no fight with them. That's East Side High over there. That look like Mr. Clark need to go over there and say that school. So if you doing that, look worse than the HISD school over there. It looked like they might got grass growing up in the
That's by the Alamo Dome.
Nah, that's before you go to the Alamo Dome to the right. You go to San Houston to the left.
When you coming into San Antonio, cross over the bridge. It's a Valero right there on the corner, and then it's a school. It got a chain, like it looked like worse than the HISD school. Basically, looked like it should be condemned. If you in the football game with whoever at that school, you have that's terrible.
So I just saw that they had won that game 75-50, and I was wondering how they got that 50. Bernie did play the same squad, and they gave up 35, and I was looking at them sideways. So the fact that they had that game versus Corpus Christi Ray, I question that too. But
so all political correctness out the way.
Yeah,
that whole region is shit over there, basically.
I wouldn't say complete shit.
But it smelled a little funny.
I wouldn't say complete shit because they got Alamo Heights on the other side, which is why I was kind of saying that this might be a Rudy game until I saw they were playing Gregory Portland.
Our coach used to say, if you get out of Houston, you going to state.
Already. Yep.
Yeah.
And the last game,
they're not good or not gonna win, but that's just the mentality wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
we can't lose to these people.
Alamo Heights versus Victoria West is the last game out of Region 4, and all I gotta say is DK Garza ran for 573 yards on this team the last time they played each other. So
how many yards?
573
in a game.
In a game,
yeah,
man.
I watched this film this week.
This out, we gonna finish this season, but this off season we gonna bang the table on defense. Like we ain't even gotta talk no more. We finna go.
Is the running back is Sark and Ohio State and Elko going to see this running back that ran for the 573 yards?
Apparently he has no elite traits. He's about 5 foot. He's about 5 foot 10 and a half, 195 pounds.
He Mexican?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, that man not going P5, bro. Y'all stop playing.
Go to the next bracket, man. Go to the next bracket, man. Before we get shadow banned, man. Go to the next bracket, man.
Hey, but Deshae, I don't want you to miss your.
I ain't say MEX. I said MESSICAE.
Deshae, I don't want you to forget your point you wanted to make about playing for your teammates.
Oh, I feel like that's not looked at upon as much as it should be, of why people could pull wins out they shouldn't have, why people able to hold people accountable to not have the same mistakes happen in games, why people get down and make comebacks, like all the things we could name. That come down to wanting to win for your teammates, buying into the program and what your coach selling at the end of the day. And I don't feel like people, you know what I'm saying, speak to that point enough in the playoffs is why teams are successful at the end of the day. Because a lot of that don't be, you know what I'm saying, Tristo? A lot of that don't be because X's and O's or even Jimmy's and Joe's. Sometimes they just believe they about to win this game and actually gonna go out there and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts.
And that's when this guy pop up.
What's that say?
I done popped their ass. Anthony Edwards rolling, boy.
Yeah, so that's what you know what I'm saying. I feel like people got to start understanding if you playing for, even if it's your team. In Lamar case, they got people barbecuing and bringing pizza and
whatever it is at the end of the day, that matter and that make people play more and make them want to win more at the end of the day, and that's a real thing.
Man. Yeah, facts.
I ain't mean to disrupt y'all, man. I'm sorry.
You good. That's money.
Oh, no, yeah.
Nah, break bread, though.
I mean,
that's money on the wood.
Man. I got a new camera already. Yeah.
Break bread, though. 4A Division 1.
Rivalry game. West Canyon. Canyon and West Plains. Same. Hey, big game up there. Up in the Panhandle, man. Big game. And at the end of the day, none of that shit matter because that monster is waiting on you in Stephenville. So you can win the biggest game of your life, and then the people gonna show up and beat your ass, man. Yeah. Woo, them yellow jackets, boy.
Oh man,
them yellow jackets, man. Stephenville, man. Uh-oh. Springtown and Alvarado. Talk to me. Talk to me.
I went to see Alvarado in the first round because it's a little bit of a drive. So they was like 10 minutes from the crib. So I went and slid down there and seen them. KJ Jenkins is a junior quarterback that they have, 6'4", about 210. He can sling it. But the guy that I really liked was DeMarcus Belton. He's a running back, slot, return kicks. He can play some DB. Man, this kid, he's got his recent offer is from Columbia, but I think Texas State has shown him a little interest. I don't think they offered him yet, but you know what I'm saying? He gonna play on Saturdays for sure. But Springtown is one of those teams, kind of like outside of Fort Worth. That's one of those teams that you don't see every day. They gonna pound it, and they took out Panther Creek last week. You know what I'm saying? Panther Creek weakness was holding up the running game. I saw Solana run the ball down their throat that second half of their district game. And that was their Achilles heel. And that's what Springtown did. But this gonna be a high scoring game. You know what I'm saying? I like Alvarado
in that Riddell.
That physical, you know what I'm saying? But I like Alvarado in this game though.
Oh, you like Alvarado?
I like Alvarado in this game.
Alvarado good. This what I'm scared of Springtown. Man, you just beat Panther Creek that game was a hell of a game, right? That was a hell of a game. This is when the Rudy shit pop up on you. After you come from a big game like that, then you come in, you have a letdown. That's what scared me. And then not only that, man, you got a punch every week. You beat Panther Creek, and then you get these people in the draw. That's your prize for beating them. You don't get a week off, man. You gonna earn that Texas Test hat if you get to Arlington from being over there.
Right. But what's waiting on you?
That's what I'm saying. Alvarado. That's what I'm saying. You beat Panther Creek, and then you get the prize that you get is Alvarado. And then if you could win that game, the prize waiting on you is Solana. Shit, goddamn. I mean,
but if you come through that though, you got a shot at winning state. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you may limp into the game if you come up out of that though. Shit, they gonna punch the shit out your ass.
Yes, it's gonna be some ice water baths going down for real. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now Kilgore, right?
East Texas.
That's what I'm worried about with Crawford.
Right there.
I'm worried about Crawford end up popping Lindell and Kilgore and limping in. But go ahead, Jamar.
I don't think so. So I believe right here, Kilgore gonna beat the shit out of Bridge City. It will be no letdown. Rudy is dead. They gonna take Rudy and chop his goddamn head off in that game. You know what I'm saying? Bridge City got a big ass offensive line though, but them dudes from Kilgore play like maniacs, right?
Speed.
They play like maniacs, and they play both sides of the ball. And them kids from Kilgore play both sides of the ball. So they old-fashioned throwback dogs, right?
Right.
Now, in that other game down at the bottom,
man, that's crazy, man.
I got Fort Bend Crawford minus 14. And we talking about some people.
I got Crawford. I can't say the 14, though.
I got a minus 14.
Man, Pine Tree playing on hope and momentum.
Now I don't.
They
They
not
don't.
Longview. They not
No.
Longview.
You gotta put the film in on Pine Tree, and they gonna keep it within 14, and that's hoping that you get 10 penalties out of.
You know what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
the
playing
14
off
is
hope
good.
and buy-in and all the stuff we just spoke to. That's why they still in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, the 14 is good with that.
Yeah, they're gonna be.
Yeah,
when you put that Pine Tree film on and watch them people.
This my thing though. This my only thing. Teams that's predominantly pass happy in the shotgun playoff, pushing the ball down the field. Sometimes late in the season when they get cold and the weather play a factor, that could just, you know what I'm saying, that could even that's just a realistic thing that even them games out that time. So we're gonna have to see.
The temperature is down from tonight all the way to
from here on out. All that shit about to be cold.
So if you ain't got no running back and you can't bring no Riddell, you know you might
in trouble.
You might have to add that to the point spread. You know what I mean?
Poor Ben Crawford got Alvin Mosley. And I'm gonna tell you right now,
I agree.
He gonna get to the box 3 times against them people. You can count that.
I don't disagree, but it's 21.
Hey, so
it's
can
21
I
enough.
complain?
I know he good for 3.
It's 21 enough to win that game, though.
So it's supposed to be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got to update. It's supposed to be 50 degrees and raining on Friday here during the Steele versus Johnson game, which is why, once again, just like we talked about Houston not understanding, San Antonio has got to understand that this game should have been in the Dome.
Wow. And the Alamo Dome empty right now. They ain't have no lights on, no nothing.
Well, no, they got teams playing over there. They got who's playing over there at that time? There's a high school game going on there at 7:30 that night.
So this game
So you couldn't have sold flutas and empanadas and fajitas all day at the Taco Dome. I mean the Alamo Dome. So you couldn't have went to the the Alamo Dome and sold tacos, flutas, and fajitas all day in there and made all that money. You could have had the tamale lady outside and all that and made all that money, and you got the people going play in the rain. We got to do better.
Hey, that's a game changer. So what if San Antonio Johnson go home?
All right, but let me be devil's advocate. I understand what y'all saying. Y'all don't think the concessions of these schools that have built these $1 million stadiums should get that in the playoff games rather than...
yeah. I mean, that's the complete reason why it's there. This is, I mean, you know how we talk about money grabs.
Because they selling flautas and fajita tacos and
I look at big
all
picture.
that at the high school game too at the end of the day.
I'm looking at big picture. This is Texas. This is Texas high school.
I ain't gonna
football.
lie. Now look,
if this football team ain't winning, try selling some flautas and tamales and all that when you lose, when you're 0-15.
This all I'm gonna say.
You done made your money this season. We need to be in the stadium.
This all I'm gonna say. We sounded a little because like
Texas,
the teams in other places, conditions don't matter, field don't matter, none of that. They going out there and balling.
Saying,
I'm Astrodome era.
I get it. I mean,
make football great again is all I'm saying.
You're saying what you're saying is wrong.
Y'all don't think that's why we losing to Ohio State?
But look,
we want to play in perfect conditions in the dome or warm weather.
I ain't saying what you're saying is wrong, Trey. I'm just saying we used to sit in the Astrodome from 9 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock that night.
I agree, but y'all used to have the rounds before that out in the elements. They played in the elements.
When the Astrodome was carpet and the wood was sticking up on the 40-some-yard line.
But y'all played in them elements to get a chance to play in the dome. It wasn't
played
in the dome every week.
All I know is
the weather shouldn't be dictating the game.
I can't say that. I can't say that.
I don't want none of that nasty ass Bill Miller's barbecue anyway.
That's the part of playing in the that's the part of getting to play
down there. That nasty ass fried chicken at Bill Miller's. Yeah,
that's part of it, man.
Hey, Hey man, I could go to Wayne's Wings, give me something to eat, man. Be sitting in the Taco Dome watching the game, give me a triple header, and man, you out the way, man. You out
and
the
it's
way,
gonna
man.
be empty, and it ain't gonna be loud, and it is gonna be echoing. Am my line
Man,
being wrong?
They
Not
got
for
fans
this game.
down there.
Not for this game. This game, I don't, man.
Man, you could have put San Antonio Davenport in there against Bay City, and you could have put Smith and Valley up in there, and boom, there you go.
They are bringing stands to put on the side for this game.
That's what it's supposed to be, though. In my opinion, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree and get it.
Bring them stands in and make this a hectic environment in the setting it's supposed to be in, unless you got the crowd.
If I'm playing against Elvis, I want to be outside too. I want his ass in the rain too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want him in the rain. Of course, that's advantage you.
Jamar,
but what I'm saying is, man,
that's like me using the fact that we lost to Ball High because it was raining, bro, when we lost 24-21. I'm not about to use that as no excuse. That's football, bro. That's football.
Right. Hey, we're not saying you're wrong. You're right. But it's 2025. Y'all spoiled us and put us in the Astrodome for decades. Y'all spoiled us and put us in the Astrodome.
That's why I got to see. That's why I got to see Tommy Hendricks and McKinley Bowie and William Shoulders. I got to see Odell James and Bobby Gray.
That was round 4.
I got to see. A second and third round was in the Astrodome. You know what I'm saying?
And this was the only time we got to see these players was on Texas High School Extra.
We ain't had these stadiums we had back then, man. Y'all know that.
The stadiums are nice. I'm not lying. You're not lying. But what I'm saying is, man, when you start getting into this kind of level of football, man, control the elements, man. That's all I'm saying, man.
Hey, I'm late to the party. Who has put eyes on Bay City? Because I ain't gonna say
Bay City got a bad pool. They gotta play San Antonio Davenport. You can flip to the next thing. Them people gonna beat the hell out them people over there, bro. They gonna beat them people ass.
But look, hey, I've been hearing about a bunch of people chirping about Bay City, and who has anybody put eyes on them though? Because I just ain't seen them play no football.
I watched a few games. I got
the El Campo. You can pull the El Campo game up. It's on there. The El Campo. They all right. That San Antonio Davenport is unfair though. Yeah, they got some unfair shit going on. Yeah, San Antonio Davenport is unfair.
That Shadow Creek when they won state, Tristo.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. It's exactly
I hate that because everybody been talking about they made it to the third round. I ain't watching that game.
Man, they all right. What we got over there? Brock. So Brock gotta be able to avoid the Rudy shit. Brock is definitely from the Yellowstone. Just know that.
Real talk.
That's the Yellowstone. They from the Dutton Ranch.
Right.
They from the Dutton Ranch.
Brock is right on the other side of Alito.
Brock is from the Dutton Ranch. Alito is from the Dutton Ranch. They both.
That's how you know they tough. They right on the other side of Alito, Jamal.
Well, it's a lot of those kids come from, they stay in a close proximity. So if they don't go to Alito, they go to Brock or Weatherford. You know what I'm saying?
Who come out of this district, Mark? Who come out of this region?
We got the Brock. I think Brock come out of this region. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's gonna be Carthage all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of,
we go down, man. Carthage gotta play Pleasant Grove.
They play this weekend.
So let me tell you this, Tristan. That's the game of the week in the state because Pleasant Grove came into the season ranked number 2. Carthage ranked number 1. The only thing is Carthage been putting belt to Pleasant Grove ass every time they play. That's who sent them home every year. That Pleasant Grove team is really good, bro. They defense good. They balance on offense. They can run. They can throw the ball. The defense is really good. The only problem is They gotta play Carthage. And Carthage got
every time y'all say Carthage, whatever, it's this picture just keep popping up in my head, man. Man, that's crazy, man.
Well, guess what, Tristan? He got a son that play quarterback.
Yeah.
He is a Division I guy. They got a running back that's going to Texas A&M and a linebacker that's going to Texas A&M, and they play match they offer, right?
So I want y'all to think about this. This how much this picture means. He went to an event, and before that event, he said, I'm going to put all my rings on and take a picture. Culture is everything. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, tradition.
Straight like that.
They've been there and done that. You know what I'm saying? But they got players. This is one of those teams that's like Friday Night Lights, where the kids is outside playing throw up tackle, wishing they can get on the field.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they go to these games as kids because they want to be KJ Edwards. They want to be DeQuarius Beck. They want to be Jet Surratt in 10 years when they get there. You know what I'm saying? So this is what they play for. This is like y'all said, you play for your teammate and you play for the colors that you wear. And that's what they do. They just happen to be very good at it traditionally. You know what I'm saying?
So I've been hearing words.
If it's one person that could beat them,
it's Pleasant Grove.
If it's one person that could beat them, is these people right there. Pleasant Grove.
What I've been hearing from the grapevine is Carthage took a step up on offense and a step back on defense. And they always say defense.
Not the time to be doing that. Not the time to be doing that. Listen to me, Tristan. Them people can run the ball. They throw the ball. They got a good offensive line. They got an excellent defense. And they tired of losing to Carthage, bro. Rudy.
Hold on. It sounds like we about to take a stand.
Man, if anybody was to beat them, nobody in the bracket on anywhere else, if anybody is to beat them other than Sealy, it's going to be Pleasant Grove.
I'm taking Pleasant Grove.
If I'm not mistaken, the last time that they lost was to Pleasant Grove, that they didn't go to state.
I'm taking Mark.
They lost to Gilmer. Okay. Last time they lost to Gilmer.
Yeah, because that's when they had Henderson that's in UTSA and all that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I'm going to say Pleasant Grove. I'm bucking the system. So let's go.
Okay.
I'm going to buck the system. I'm going to stand on this one. Like I did for C.E. King. I'm gonna jump out on the porch and I'm standing on this.
No, you're not on the porch. If anybody could beat them, it's Pleasant Grove.
Man, say you picking Pleasant Grove. Don't play in the middle.
Pause, bro. Pause, bro.
Man, I ain't. Yeah, but you acting like, well, Carthage probably gonna beat them, but if they can win, it might be Pleasant. Nah, pick one of the other.
Hey, Deshae, I'm standing in the street. I'm standing in the middle of Broadway.
Out there.
Man, I'm gonna shoot from behind the cars, but I got your back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot from behind the car.
Pew, pew, pew.
Now, Region 3 is Texas high school football royalty.
Yeah, it's all the traditional names, man. All the names from the 90s and all this.
Everybody over there in this region that's left is Texas high school. You got state championships. Every team that's left in that region got a state championship, right? So you're looking at West Orange Stark, and they've been rolling, right? They've been rolling. And one thing you know about West Orange Stark, from the kickoff to the time that the buzzer go off, they're gonna play hard. You're looking at Sealy.
Sealy got the best defense in the region.
The coach at Sealy was a starter on a national championship Nebraska black shirt team, Clint Finley. His daddy, Mickey Finley, is a legendary coach from Cuero, right?
Right.
They play defense. Then you got Lamar in the region. You got Lamar coming in here. They revamped Lamar. Them kids, they got their own identity. and Lamarck is back. And they playing Waco La Vega. So let's get into this region and tell me what y'all think about what's going to go on in this region right here. I want to hear what Deshae, what's going to go on in this region over here.
Deshae, come right back to me. Hold on.
Okay.
Let Mark beat them on go real quick.
I like Waco La Vega, man. Jabari Thornton is one of the best playmakers in the state, regardless of class. They got a big-time quarterback. I haven't seen enough of Lamar to say I've seen a little bit of Waco La Vega. But listen, man, West Orange Stark got a little running back, man. He about 5'3", 5'4". And I watched his film this week. He a little powerhouse, and he got this scat back. He remind me of Darren Sproles.
Man, and they always pop up with some bullshit like that at West Orange Stark. We like, man,
straight up.
What is it? And it be a little dude. He might be. You like he ain't even supposed to be on the field. He ain't even supposed to be on the field. And you look up, and he got 2,000 yards, and he got 33 touchdowns, and this and that. But the only problem that they got to go play Sealy, and that shit over with. So you can take Rudy and cut his head off. They gonna put that belt to that ass on West Orange Stark.
I like Waco La Vega coming out this region anyway. I like the Waco La Vega coming out.
I would have Waco La Vega as a 14-point favorite. The only reason why I give Lamarck action in this game, they believe, and that's it. I believe Lamarck believes, and that's why I give them a chance. Other than that, I would say they get the belt put to their ass, but they believe. They have a belief over there that they're gonna win, but when you put the film in, so the Waco La Vega quarterback, his name is KJ Parr. His name is KJ Parr.
Yes.
I know he's a dog because his sister won 3 state championships, KP Parr, the point guard from Waco La Vega. And when I tell you this little girl was a dog, so anything that's her little brother, I'm pretty sure she was beating his ass. And I know he's a dog. So I put the film in. They got a safety over there, both of them. Man, and that's the only reason why I give Lamar action is because of, man, I feel like Dude's gonna make some plays. Dude, they believe
Hayden Bell, Jack, man, Lamar gonna score points. You know, my thing, I'm looking at Lamar defense. Waco La Vega, they have an offense, man, and they can give you enough stops on defense. But I ain't gonna never count out Corey Hosea, Caden Ward, and Deuce Walker. I just can't, because they just them type that you like, man, I don't want to fight them, man, because he ain't gonna stop fighting. Like, you gonna whoop him, he gonna get back up, want to fight again. He gonna want to fight tomorrow. He gonna want to fight next week. And that's what you get when you get out of them 3 and that Lamarck offense. Damian Smith, like I'm just wondering, that Lamarck defense gonna have to play above their heads, because La Vega has an offense that's consistent and they're explosive and they're very aggressive. The play calling is very aggressive at La Vega. That ball is going up top. First down, if you give them what they're looking for, they're not going off a script. They're going into net. So this game is gonna come on. It's gonna come to Lamarck defense. They gotta have stops, and they gotta have and they gotta get turnovers. See, this is the other thing. Something that's not guaranteed. Like, you can pretty much percentage the stops, but turnovers, they're gonna need turnovers. They're gonna have to get points off the turnovers.
Right.
You know, and that's what this come down to when we talk about this Lamarck La Vega game.
I'm gonna take the pint to the head, like, man.
Yeah. Because you know the Lamarck alumni coming out, the city coming out. You know, the juice, Lamarck gonna bring the juice with them. I don't know what La Vega bring.
Man,
I don't know what La Vega bring. I know Lamarck gonna bring the juice. But that defense,
Waco La Vega's got the juice.
Yeah.
They got the juice too. Waco La Vega has state championship aspirations.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
They was in the state game last year.
I think ain't Cedric Griffin's son up there?
And Waco La Vega?
Nah, not at Waco La Vega.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what that game gonna come down to. If Lamarck want to win this game, Riddell gotta come. Not Vices, not Shut, not what's the other shit they win? It gotta be Riddell. They gotta be bringing that Riddell at a whole nother level. So we go down to Region 4. There go your boys, Cuero, Jamal.
Cuero.
Man, I think I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think it matter who come from down there. I really would go with Sinton though. I would pick Sinton to be the one to come out of there. But Cuero, I watched them early in the season against Columbus and they won, and it didn't look impressive. They won, but it didn't look impressive to me. They played Yoakum too, and so they was in a good game with them. And
I'm gonna take Cuero.
I'm rocking with Cuero too. I like the way they play football.
Yeah,
I'm taking Sinton to win that region.
I'm gonna take Cuero. They got and when you get to this level of the playoffs, man, you gotta look at the defenses. You gotta look at the defenses, and I just think Cuero has the defense to make a little push.
Wimberley's not far from didn't they win a title within the last 3-4 years?
Wembley been a powerhouse for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
That's up there in the hill country, not too far from here.
Yeah, from Austin.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got money over there. Money.
That's where the deer lease is at, right? The deer leases and shit is in Wimberley.
Yeah, that's one of the cities you never heard of and don't know what's going on, and everybody rich in the city.
Well, you see 3A Division I, Paradise still rolling.
Dalhart gave him a little pushback, it looked like.
Yeah, Paradise. Is that where that quarterback at that I was talking about, Jamal? Paradise?
Man, I watched all of these people on film. So that's gonna be a good game, the Paradise and Jim Ned game. But because the Bushland team was ranked too. But all of that up there is just the kids don't move like the kids. The only thing that matters this week is the state championship game will be played Friday. And it's going to be that Franklin and Columbus game. Them other games don't even matter. None of them other games even matter. The state championship game is Columbus and Franklin. That's the state championship game. Whoever wins that game is going to win the state championship.
Yoakum going to be hardened by
3 touchdowns.
Man, I think they probably 40-piece them. Honestly.
Harden was happy to win that game last week. It was a great showing. They got to play at the LaPorte Stadium. They beat a team that was bigger, faster, stronger than them. And now Yoakum's going to put belt to their ass. And then
Harden, that was their championship last week. Because they ain't got no special teams. They snuck one by Harden. Yoakum.
Where Harden at?
On the other side of Beaumont. Over there like kind of like in between Crosby and Beaumont.
Man, Hitchcock lost at LaPorte. That's almost a home game in that case.
It is a home game.
Now Yoakum got some guys though.
Hey, Yoakum got a track team.
They got a track team.
Yoakum will take 4 people off their offense and go right to the track and run a 4x1 and send some people home.
The freshman running back is
making a run.
The freshman running back is a junior Olympian.
So look, everybody was talking about that running back, right?
Yeah.
His brother, the quarterback. They run that veer option.
Right.
And I tell you, when he pulled, Flo gonna go with his brother, right?
Right.
Man, look, ain't no gathering speed. When that quarterback with 0 pull that ball in, he's gone. It ain't no it's one step max speed. And that's where the problem come in. You got 11, they wide receiver playing DN and wide receiver. You don't run to the side, can't nobody cover them. They got 4 guys over there that's legit sub 4.5 guys, 4.4, 4.3 type guys.
Right.
And I'm talking about football speed.
Right.
Immediate acceleration. So Harden ain't got what it take to run with them. Franklin and Columbus, that's like your mini state championship game, but that's really probably your state championship game right there.
Right.
Because I think Franklin beat Columbus Columbus, but Columbus got some guys back that were hurt, and I think they're at 100% for the first time this season. And
I think Franklin gonna beat the shit out of Columbus, and I think Franklin gonna win state again. I just don't think Franklin. I mean, I don't think Columbus got it. I think they're gonna overpower them. I think they're just gonna overpower them. Like Columbus has a solid defense that plays alignment assignment football, but when you play Franklin, you got to meet Mike with Mike. You're gonna have to meet him, and I don't think they got the kids like that this year. I think they got kids that kind of sit back and wait and make the tackle they're supposed to make, and Franklin will be okay with getting 6 yards and 7 yards and going on 13.
I think Franklin coming to get that get back though, and that it's gonna be some emotion in this game. Yeah. This one of them games is gonna be an algebraic expression. You got to solve for X.
Now they popped them last year.
Yeah, they took something.
But you talking about Schobel, Rigdon, and the other Schobel, and you talking about a whole different ball game.
Right.
That Columbus team is overachieved. That's the coach of the year in 3A though, for sure. It's Schobel. Yeah. He the coach of the year in 3A. I give him that. I ain't gonna take that from him. But because they overachieve. Like for them to be, they overachieve. And that Palestine Westwood, man, like man, it'd be a lot of stuff I be seeing, man, and I just wonder, but you know,
Kavion Bryan is like that.
Yeah, on the court he is for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, he got basketball in his pedigree. That's in his blood.
Yeah, he averaged about 30. Yeah. He averaged about 30 a game.
That's daddy's coach.
Look out for his little brother. He got a little brother coming through.
He got a little brother. Yeah, he played receiver.
Yeah, little brother like that. They
he
say
like that.
He's gonna be one of those impact players.
Yeah, he played receiver.
Yes, sir.
God damn, it just hurt for me to watch that.
Jamar saying basketball he is.
No. At football, I'm telling you, he's a talent. Now, I don't know what's around him, but football-wise, like he just looking at him, he's a talent. Like you can tell that if you put some people around him, there'll be a force over there. Because he's one of them guys.
And why you think Texas Tech came on with him?
Yeah. He's one of them guys right there.
He the future.
Yeah. I'm taking Lloyd Jones. I got a guy that's there already. That's the future. I ain't believing the hype. I'm sorry, and I ain't saying that as a homer. Yeah.
No, Lloyd Jones like that.
Yeah, I'm taking my guy.
But this kid is coming. This kid is coming behind him for sure.
Most definitely, man. Hey, Mark, man, let me talk about it, man. You got to tell us what this is right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Put us on game.
So we got a podcast. It's called Third Down Media. So it's the genesis behind this is we hit you in the head 3 ways. You know what I'm saying? My guy Hammer, top photographer in the business. You know what I'm saying? My guy Creative Jones, top video guy in the business, and then you know, you got me that's a jack of all trades to do a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's just some guys that know football. You know, we came together. You know, we've been working behind the scenes together for, you know, a long time. You know what I'm saying? We just put our heads together and we coming with it. You know what I'm saying? We got a podcast, you know, a YouTube channel. So we've been shooting episodes. We got episodes in the bag.
You know, they need to add it now.
Yeah, for sure. It's at Third Down Media on everything, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, and then the YouTube channel is Third Down Media. We got if you go on the YouTube, we got an exclusive sit down with Cam Newton and Hayes Hackney from Wildman Grove, and we talking about all this that they doing this season. You know what I'm saying?
And Mark is on the field, behind the scenes, in the scenes, and if you want to get the insight on some of these players we talk about, especially up there in that North Texas area, if you want to, you ain't talked to Mr. Riddell yet, huh?
Yeah, I have. I can drop that in there. I talked to Mr. Riddell at Duncanville.
I just reposted. He got an interview I just reposted with the guy from Waxahachie. I just reposted it.
Yeah.
With him with the Strange, the running back from Waxahachie.
Gordon Brown.
Yeah. Y'all don't beat them cats to wait till somebody pop y'all top and now y'all want to go see who this player is, man.
Nah, we boots on the ground, man. That's what Deshae know.
And when y'all go on, give us some times and days so we can tap in.
Man, we've been dropping them. If you go on there, we just dropped a couple of interviews from the Walnut Grove Anna game today and yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be dropping stuff all the way through Friday. You know what I'm saying? On the YouTube channel right now. You know what I'm saying?
All right. And what's the YouTube one more time, Mark?
Third Down Media.
Third Down Media. Y'all go tap in, man.
We hitting you 3 ways. You know what I'm saying? 3 times, hitting you in the head. You know what I'm saying? Putting you to bed. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is. Hey, B. Damone, I ain't forgot about you, man. Talk about it, man. Where we at, man?
Hey, we got comments, questions, and coffee every Sunday, 11 o'clock until the coffee's gone. Keeping the convo going on San Antonio High School football. Y'all can find the YouTube page as well, along the wire, SATXHSFB, San Antonio High School football on YouTube, or on Twitter, BDamone or X, however you want to call it, and Instagram along the wire as well. Answering all DMs, players, parents, recruiting questions, anything y'all have. I don't just keep it to San Antonio, even though that's the focus. I'm helping colleges, helping high schools, helping anybody I can. I was a kid who handled my recruitment very stupidly, so that is my motivation to be able to help everybody else, and so that they can be in the know when I wasn't.
Right.
247 Rivals.
247 Rivals. This plugs on here. But this is what we're trying to tell y'all. The plug is here on Mad Hustle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna speak for my guys. So man, shout out to the hood, man. Shout out to all the coaches, all the referees, parents, players. Man, it's organic what we do, man. And this straight from the streets to you. You know what I'm saying? We do it from a different outlook. We tell y'all what it is, and we ain't got to be professional with it. We ain't trying to be monetized. We trying to be real. You know what I mean? So, man, thank you to all the subscribers, everybody that share this, everybody that just keep giving us information so we can keep this thing going, man. We do this for y'all, man. Mad Hustle Podcast, man. That's just how we do it, man. Man, we appreciate all y'all. Shout out to the chat. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's gonna get real greasy. So understand this here. We not turning down, we turning up, man. Jamal, what you got?
Man, it's a big week, man. Be looking out for us Saturday. Everybody, be careful, be safe, man. Go cheer them kids on. Make sure y'all at the games, man, and everybody, man, make it about the kids, man. We don't want to hear about your ass in 1978. What you did at Polk High, man. We want to hear about the babies, man. We want to make it all about the babies all the time. You know what I'm saying? We in a new era right now. Kids are way more fragile than we used to be. So, man, please make it about the kids, man. I want to hear about you and what you did. And I also want to say this here, too. Man, we proud of all of the kids that made the playoffs, whether you win or you lose. Because I hear some of these guys saying this and that, and you win a state championship. Man, you got to be awfully lucky to win a state championship, too. It don't make you no less of a football player if your team didn't win state. Now, it does make it special if you did, but don't let these fools tell you that they won state in 1926 and they talking about you ain't shit because you ain't win state. So kids keep pushing. Man, we're making football great again. You guys are going the right way. They're giving away a lot of money in college football right now. Man, enjoy yourself, dream, live big, and play some good football, man. Make some plays, man. You know what I'm saying? We got these guys that we talking to, we talk shit. But you know what I'm saying? We got the best of the best right here for you, man. I want to also ask everybody, man, say a prayer for me, man. My baby girl, man, she broke a bone in her foot. Man, she be out 4 to 6 weeks, man. So, man, y'all say a prayer for me. That's why I'm kind of
definitely
right now, man. So
yes, sir.
Man, we
prayers for the yellow mama, man. Shout out Bella. We love you, Bella, man. We proud of you, Bella. You already made us proud. Keep on doing it. Deshae, what you got? What you got, Deshae? The shade and ran out that back door again. But I tell you,
I'm right here. I was about to say,
man, he hitting stings, man. Hey,
the
trap.
I was about to say,
Jeezy be here Friday, baby. I know you got the trap jumping, baby. Let's go.
Like Jamar say, man, I just want to see some plays being made. I'm happy that everybody getting to the games. I'm happy everybody over the COVID, nobody wearing masks, so stuff getting back regular. But the people who win is the people who have a chance to win. Let me say that. Not even the people that win. The people who have a chance to win in the playoffs are the people that's making plays. So y'all consider complaining about coaching. Y'all complain about rotations. Y'all complain about all that other stuff. But if you not making plays and you ain't selling out and giving full effort and playing like it's your last play, all them cliche things, if you're not doing that in real time on them Friday nights, you probably gonna go home and you're gonna be putting passes to the left, helmets to the right at the end of the day. Because it's gonna be some people playing like their career about to end, Tristo, and that's a big difference.
Yeah.
If somebody playing like that's their last game and they don't want it to be their last game,
some of them are never playing like pass on again.
You playing like I'm about to be in college. I don't even got to worry. I'm about to go play 60 more games. I ain't tripping. Well, that kid that might never play again might get the best of you that night at the end of the day. So
I want to say this on before we get out of here, like the Shay just said. That's what I just told my daughter the other day. Man, don't worry about tomorrow. You juniors, you sophomores, don't be planning like, hey, man, well, I still got 2 years. I got this, I got that. Man, you never know the time. You never know when it may be all over with, man. Give it everything you got every play because you never know what tomorrow holds, man. You don't know what tomorrow holds.
Yeah, and exactly. And remember, the theme of this show was don't let your guards down. When y'all go out there,
don't let Rudy put Rudy up there while we go get up out of there, man. Don't let Rudy get you, man.
They got to see him. He's been the theme of the day. This dude has ended more people beautiful seasons, undefeated seasons, historic defenses, record-setting offenses. This guy has ended a whole lot of seasons right here.
But don't let Rudy get you, man.
Don't let Rudy get you, man. And that's how we do it, man. Man, shout out to the hey, we're gonna be back Saturday. Hey, we back Saturday, right?
Yes, sir.
Look, I'm telling y'all, Sunday the leftovers got to go. You got to give them to the dog. We're not.
I ain't got.
And stop giving homeless people frozen turkeys like they got somewhere to cook them.
Dang.
Yeah,
so look, Tristo, you'd be better off going to Randall's and getting the pre-made chicken and going and swinging them $3.99, $5.99 chickens out there, man.
But so real talk. So Saturday we coming back on here, man. We gonna announce it. But Sunday, them leftovers gotta go to Duke. Like my dog named Duke, and we giving the leftovers to Duke on Sunday. So man, shout out to the Mad Hustle fan, man. Shout out to the chat. Man, y'all like, subscribe, share, tap in the mark, man. It's Mad Hustle. We in this motherfucker, man. Oh, I shouldn't have said motherfucker, huh? But we drinking, though. Mad Hustle, man.
Mad Hustle Sports. Shout out to the Roman Riddell babies and the Friday Night content creators.
You can't lie to football.
That's good.
Don't front it, give it to me good like the friend girl, just run it. Straight down the center like a sprinter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it's on. Hold back, baby, don't front it. Give it to me good like the friend girl, just run it. Straight down the center like a sprinter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.